It's time for Think Fast, the speedrunning game show of fast times and sharp minds. I'm your host, Corva May.
And I'm Swoos, also your host.
Tonight, Booster Pack. It's Super Mario RPG the way you remember it, and Super Mario RPG the way you just experienced it. Our contestants for tonight's showdown, Pidge01 and Headstrong. I'm sure everyone knows the rules, but just to be safe, this is Think Fast, the speedrunning game show. Our contestants will race for the best time in Super Mario RPG any percent, but with a catch. Swoos and I can interrupt whenever we feel like to ask a trivia question, and if a runner answers right, we'll take some seconds off their final time. There's no penalty for guessing wrong, but focus too hard in answering the question, and your run might suffer. For all you lovely folks watching, feel free to play along and chat. How are both of you feeling going into tonight's race?
My boyfriend just kissed me on the head, so I feel good about it.
Nervous but excited.
We're gonna do great.
I do think you have the most powerful camera we've had on the show, Pidge. I gotta say.
It's definitely up there, yeah.
It's definitely a camera. Arguably.
Well, if y'all are feeling raring and ready to go, then I think we're ready to get started.
Let's do this.
I should probably go to the main menu then.
Oh, good. I was about to count down, so.
In
I'm ready.
10, okay.
All right. Without further delay, then, it's time to think fast in 3, 2, 1, go. So, tell us about the differences between these two games.
How much time do you have?
Okay, tell us about the differences we have between these two games in a way that still allows us to do trivia on our trivia show.
One is fake 3D, one is real 3D. That's the TLDR.
So the SNES one is real 3D, right? Thought so.
Well, yeah, it has there's mode 7. What else do you need?
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, they weren't able to reproduce the 3D for the Switch, so they had to go with 2D.
That makes sense.
Switch can't handle it.
Yeah.
Because of its portable form factor. You gotta remember the SNES was a console in the living room. Like, it's plugged into the... It's not like an iPad like the Switch.
Some of the biggest differences that affect like a speedrun, especially in a marathon setting, is that the Switch release has autosaves, which is very, very nice. Which is kind of stressing me out a little bit because I don't have that.
Just save somewhere, you'll be fine.
Yeah, there were definitely a lot of times where I was like playing this and I was like, if there were not auto... And like near the beginning, for some reason, before I realized that items were important, I was like getting just trounced. And if there were not autosaves, I would have been a salty gamer.
Another big difference is that the remake version does not rely as heavily on super jumps as the SNES version does. Like, it's still important, you still have to do 100 to get the super suit, but like, you're gonna see some major differences between our Smithy 2 fights.
Yeah, that is something that changed within the last few days for the Switch. We were doing pretty much the same thing for Smithy 2, but we realized that super jumps are really slow, and they're even slower in this game.
Yep. Even though the frame data is exactly the same, there's still 3 frames.
Interesting. Yeah, I've never done a single super jump. I saw everybody complaining about it on Twitter, and went, I'll just use a hammer, I guess. Which is how I played Paper Mario, so I feel connected to my roots, I guess.
I mean, that is the proper way to play Paper Mario.
Exactly. I don't have to like wear a badge where I can, whatever, the spiky shoes badge or whatever it's called. I just want to use a hammer.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, Richard in the chat making a good point of, here's your side-by-side comparison. I need you both to stay in sync the entire time.
Oh.
Yeah, you must finish at the exact same time. You're actually very closely synced, so.
That we can upload this as like Super Mario RPG side-by-side comparison full game.
All bosses.
All bosses, yeah.
All bosses?
And then spoil the final boss in the thumbnail.
Well, she's gonna have to do a lot more bosses than I do. What?
Well,
that's a lot of bosses.
All speedrun relevant bosses.
All major boss. Most major bosses.
And next time we'll do low level. Never mind.
Low level.
The comparison in the cutscenes is
It's
So
a little
far,
bit
man.
different.
Just
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
if you look really closely, you can see a couple differences here and there.
You know, they did what they could
Wait.
on the Switch version, and then the
Yeah,
SNES version
exactly.
is really the crowning achievement here.
I mean, they don't have Mode 7 anymore, so how are
Exactly.
they supposed to do any of these effects?
Well, I mean, they couldn't even put the full title of the game on the Switch version. So,
Yeah, I guess they
like,
ran out of
obviously,
space.
Oh yeah, wait, they did just cut the subtitle, didn't they?
yeah, it's completely not a part of the game at all.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, the subtitle only existed in the US release to begin with, so it's just
Oh,
this time they have the same
Yeah.
title in both regions.
The Legend of
okay, that makes sense.
the house names are different.
Yes.
Ooh, major changes, honestly.
Because the remake is more heavy or like more based on the Japanese version, right?
Yeah. And
'Cause I remember seeing the box art and I was like, wow, I'm not gonna lie, they didn't try with this one. And then people were like, no, it's the Japanese box art. And I'm like, okay, well, how was I supposed to know that?
it's based on the Japanese version and the PAL version. It is so based on the Japanese version that in fact a couple of Japan-only glitches are still in the game. Like the
That's funny.
Like the Marymore lamp that turns itself around when you sleep there. That only happened in the Japanese release on the Super Nintendo. Is one of the most obscure glitches ever, but happens
That's
in the
interesting.
remake. And also I say it's based on the PAL version because the PAL version had exactly one text change from the US version, and that text change made it into this game.
That's really weird. Because like I can see
Yeah, they really did their homework.
I can see Japanese stuff staying in because I'm sure they just like use the source code of the original Japanese version when developing in Japan. But
I'm gonna save for like no reason.
So are the cutscenes longer in the new one?
In some places, yeah.
That's so far kind of the vibe I'm getting.
yeah, they're more immersive.
It depends on the cut. Oh my goodness! I just failed
Did
tutorial
you?
skip.
Oh no!
No, it's okay because
Are you
I
learning-
just saved.
Ooh,
Well, you don't want to learn about timed hits?
Is tutorial skip hitting no?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay.
I have never failed that like ever. That's really funny. We're off to a great start tonight.
You just really wanted to learn how to do timed hits or action commands in this game.
Oh,
Yeah.
the item tutorial is even worse.
Oh,
All right, so this is Think Fast, the speedrunning game show, which means we do, unfortunately, have to talk about trivia instead of simply the differences between the two releases. We'll have a lot of time to talk about the differences, so if you're here just for the comparison, don't worry. But, Spruce, if you want to start us out with a trivia question.
you have one in mind, or do I have to pick one?
No.
Oh no. Let's start with Super Mario RPG 1. What detail is inaccurate on the Japanese Super Mario RPG title screen?
On which release?
Oh, no.
The release where it's
Oh, boy.
inaccurate.
The original Japanese release.
I don't know. Is Smithy smiling?
On
That is
the
incorrect.
title.
Exlord? Is Exlord smiling?
So, chat, for full disclosure, we're going into this with the assumption that any piece of Super Mario RPG trivia that we write, Paige will either know the answer or we got it wrong. So that's our fear.
Is it the color of Exor's hilt is wrong?
That is incorrect.
Well, I tried.
I tried to.
You can keep guessing. You don't get more than one guess.
It is
They spelled something wrong.
sort of. Yes, it does have something to do with some text on the title screen.
Some text on the title screen. You know, I've edited that title screen before, and I can't even think of what this is. That's... I'm off to a great start here as the SMRP trivia person.
Too bad we went for the most obscure trivia we could find.
We had to. Yeah, so it's not a typo per se, but it's an inaccuracy.
Yeah.
Like trying to think about them, but I haven't seen them in so long.
It is something.
Not that much text on the title screen.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, what?
It's also something that's seen on a lot of game title screens. It's not just.
Oh, right. It says 1995 when it came out in 1996.
That's right.
That's correct. 20 seconds for Pidge.
When you said title screen, I thought you meant like before you open up your file select, like when it's showing Smithy in the castle. And not like the power on screen. I am sorry. I'm
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
All right. Well, that one I'm going to blame the source I got this piece of trivia from because I didn't know that those were two separate things.
Well, was it my Twitter account? Because you can blame my Twitter account.
It was not. It's possible this originally came from your Twitter account and then it was. That's a thing that we're going to deal with that when we get there.
Well, at least I just made up the time that I lost from missing tutorial skip.
Could save time in the Mallow cutscene, I'm pretty sure. Because this is a minute long.
You can skip the cutscenes, or can you only skip the cutscenes sometimes?
You can only skip the triple move cutscenes, but only after you've done the first one.
Interesting.
Otherwise, you're stuck watching these.
That's a very Nintendo game moment.
Yeah.
I say as a Pokemon runner.
At least in Let's Go, you can skip some cutscenes. More than in this game.
Yeah, that inaccuracy that says 1995, that is only in the Japanese release. Now that I remember.
We got that part right.
Yeah.
It's on a screen near the title.
You want to keep the trivia going?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, let's do... So our theme today, chat, it's Super Mario RPG, but it's also reboots and remakes. So we have a bunch of questions about...
I'm both.
Largely games, but some TV and stuff too. What games that they brought back?
Oh.
For example, what Mass Effect 3 feature was not included in Mass Effect Legendary Edition?
Mass Effect itself.
They didn't include the Mass Effect was part of it.
The number 3 was missing.
That is incorrect.
Well, I don't know anything else about Mass Effect, so I think
I don't either.
That makes it harder. So it was a mode unique to Mass Effect 3 that they did not bring back.
Mode 7.
No, that's this game.
Dang it, I knew I got my remakes
They kind of did bring back Mode 7.
Mode 77.
It is the best part of Mass Effect 3, in my opinion. But I don't actually know
I didn't
how...
know there was a part of Mass Effect.
It's a hard one to guess if you don't know Mass Effect. So I think we'll just say the answer to that one is multiplayer. Mass Effect 3 had co-op, and they decided they did not want to deal with any sort of networking or anything when they made the remake, which was a bummer because Mass Effect 3's co-op is so fun. It's so good. So, in terms of the run, what are we... right now, are we just kind of going through story stuff? Or are there anything specific we're, like, detouring?
Well, currently we gotta kill these dogs to get level up.
Are they dogs?
Oh, I missed the dog jump chest. Oh.
I didn't get very many dogs. They're called canines.
Oh, I thought they were like... You know, they look more like dogs in the original. I can see it.
I don't know how many I got there, but I know I did not get enough.
I got too many.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Not in this game, it's not.
Why am I hitting the wrong? That's very happy.
Oh yeah, that's another major difference between the two runs is Remake doesn't have stuff like swap glitch, so your EXP route is still pretty tight because you want Mallow to have Snowy by a certain time. But I don't think it makes the run unfinishable like it does in this game if you screw up your EXP too much.
Yeah, you can fix EXP pretty easily if you need to with this game, comparatively. But another big thing while I'm at Krakow here is in the original you cannot block the bombs from Krakow, but in the remake you can. So it makes this fight a lot safer.
Yeah, and that kind of offsets another difference is that at the start of the run I sold a flower jar that I got from the Hammer Bros. You can't do that in the remake, so you're a lot shorter on cash. But you don't really need to buy any armor for Krakow to defend yourself from the bombs because you can just time block them. Whereas I don't have that choice if I get hit by too many bombs and I'm just having a bad day.
I guess also something to talk about for the remake that's different is you can see on the side I have a chain gauge going on, as well as a percentage in the corner. Those give, the chain, depending on how high your chain is, anywhere from 0 to 5, and anything above 5 isn't any different, will give you bonus damage output that you can deal.
I didn't get a single bomb in that fight. That's really nice.
Oh, nice.
That's like almost a perfect Krakow fight, except I missed the dog jump flowers, so I had a slower fight.
Oh.
I gotta say, the frog coins got a glow up. The new frog coins look very frog.
They do.
I think I will intentionally miss a rat in the sewers to fix my EXP. Or maybe I won't.
And then I guess another big thing coming up here is that in the originally you can skip this boss fight coming up. You cannot sit in the remake.
Oh. Interesting. All right, Spoost, you got another question for us?
I think so. What remake was the last Rare game published by Nintendo?
Remake from Rare? Diddy Kong?
Go on.
Go on.
Diddy Kong Racing?
Diddy Kong Racing?
Go on.
Go on.
Diddy Kong Racing...
Diddy Kong Racing DS?
That's it.
That's right. 20 for Headstrong.
I don't know, that was
the remake. You gotta be specific.
Yeah.
Okay. I just messed up this fight. That's okay.
That was us in real time deciding how specific we needed you to be.
I was thinking, it's like, no. That came out in 2007.
Yeah. And they got acquired in like 2003?
Something like that, yeah.
It was a good bit after that. After they got acquired. You know what the second last game they made for Nintendo was?
Second to last?
I do, because I just looked it up.
I'm looking it up right now.
Actually, it might depend on dates.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah,
Banjo-Tooie.
Yeah, it does. There's a good chance that it's not actually. It is. It's also a remake called Saberwolf for the GBA. All right, technically that was published by THQ, but
That was THQ. Yeah, it's realistically Star Fox Adventures, unless you count all the Donkey Kong Country GBA releases, which I wouldn't.
Banjo-Kazooie Grunty's Revenge was released after Star Fox Adventures. That was also THQ. What are they doing over there?
THQ.
Okay.
I remember Grunty's Revenge.
It's like you don't
needs to
even.
stop.
It's like you don't respect the vast library of toy headquarters.
It's like I can't read.
It's also like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't want to say that.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
So, with the non-skippable bosses, is that does the time made up later through like not doing as many super jumps and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's a lot of little things.
That makes sense.
Yeah, between loads, some dialogue stuff.
Loads.
Fights and stuff.
And dialogue is much faster in Switch.
Yes.
Which is
why I'm in English.
Yeah, and that's why I am not.
Oh wait, so if you were not playing on English, it would be like not comparable?
Oh, well, if she was playing on English, it'd be basically the same, but
Yeah, English and Japanese on Switch is almost exact. Japanese is probably a little bit quicker overall, but nothing like how it is for Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I was playing on Japanese, I'd lose like 10 minutes. Sorry, if I was playing on English.
Just because text prints faster?
Yeah, it seems like on Switch, it's not like printed on a character-by-character basis. It's kind of just like a sentence at a time, which makes sense.
Another big difference, I suppose, is the sewer route here. Pidge is actually going to be going through a lot of sewers, and I am not doing like anything in the sewers.
The sewers were... I got lost in the sewers, I gotta say. I think it was partially me... No, it was the other thing I got lost in, which I think is not a rare thing, from my understanding.
No, it's not that already lost in sewers.
All right, let's do another SmartPG question.
Smart.
I gotta find one, hold on.
That was a pretty nice balloon fight.
What name did translator Ted Woolsey want to give Punchinello?
James Bond.
20 seconds for Pidge. That was what I was writing it. I was like, this is not going to be hard enough. I'm positive.
Well, that's okay, because I didn't know that Diddy Kong Racing DS was a game, and she got that one.
This is why we have multiple themes. Okay?
I love it. I love
one theme, but
I love what y'all came up with for the show. Like, this is such a great idea for a show.
Thank you. It's fun. It's fun to do because I've learned a bunch of stuff, mostly about batteries on this show.
We've learned way too much about batteries.
We did a show about batteries, and it turns out if you want to write a lot of questions about batteries, you have to get really specific. And so we learned a ton about batteries. What's your favorite battery?
We already know this.
Well, share it with the class.
It's the 4/5 AA battery.
Does anyone else remember when Think Fast had 4/5 AA questions? Only 2023 GDQ Hotfix watchers would understand.
Honestly. Speaking of batteries.
Speaking of batteries, is there a battery theme? There's no way.
No, there's not.
Okay. Well, actually, no, go back. You know who? You know what has batteries in it?
What has batteries in it?
The Nintendo DS.
True. Oh.
You want to take it or okay?
The NES game Balloon Fight was remade for the DS as what title?
They changed the title of Balloon Fight.
It was kind of like rethemed.
Yeah.
Oh. I only know of Balloon Fight.
Balloon Brawl. I have no idea. Balloon Fight Club.
That'd be great.
Air balloon.
So, the name Balloon Fight remained, but it became someone's Balloon Fight. Where this character received a disproportionate amount of attention on the DS for some reason.
Well, so this character is really popular in Japan and really unpopular in the US.
Jigglypuff's Balloon Fight?
No. That would make sense though.
I would love that.
It is canonically relevant to the character though.
Pit's balloon fight?
No.
Not Pit.
That's the only character I can think of.
Donkey Kong.
Really
Not
popular
DK.
in Japan, but not the US.
It is usually depicted with a balloon in like their main appearances.
The balloon.
I don't remember the balloon fight
They're
characters
from one of
very well.
Nintendo's most popular series.
Tingle's balloon fight.
That's it.
That's right.
Really?
Oh,
Yep.
20 for Pidge.
Oh,
good job.
So
thanks.
there were a series of Tingle-themed games on the DS. There was Tingle's Balloon Fight, freshly picked Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land, and then there was the Too Much Tingle Pack, which was a DSi game, and then there was Ripen Tingle's Balloon Trip of Love. All these games have such good names.
I think we've gone over these games
We
on the show
definitely have.
before, and they're wild. I think only like one of those has been released outside Japan. And I think it was the last one mentioned was only released in Europe. I don't think any
Ripen
of them
Tingle's
came to the US.
Tingle's Balloon Trip of Love was only Japan. It was
Okay.
apparently a parody of The Wizard of Oz.
Great.
Freshly picked Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land was also released specifically in the UK and Ireland.
Right, yeah. The plot of that one, as like a TLDR, is just like you're a guy who buys a Tingle suit and then you become Tingle.
God, I wish that were me.
And then you need to like romance some fairies or something. Yeah, it's
That sounds like Tingle.
yeah, pretty much.
So can we count the Tingle Tuner as a game?
I feel like the
From
Tingle
Wind
Tuner
Waker.
doesn't count as a separate game in the same way that like
It's an
going to your
in-universe game.
island in the original Animal Crossing.
It is in universe.
It is an in-universe game. That's a good point.
Um,
There's a lot of games you'd have to count as like separate games then in that case, right? You have to count like the Pico 8 Celeste. That's not a real game. That just exists in Celeste.
True, true. For anyone wondering, the world record for one-player game Tingle's Balloon Fight DS, which was only released in Japan, is just under 1 hour. So
Interesting.
if you're looking for a
We gotta have
It has
sub-hour
to be under the
game,
hour.
We gotta have that in the show.
yeah.
If you're interested in a sub-hour game, then maybe don't look at SMR.
I don't know if you'd want to play
I
an
think-
hour of Balloon Fight though. That kind of just doesn't
think
seem
the-
fun.
Oh, I did that
I
at my
think the
friend's
moment
wedding.
The moment that RPG gets into a name, you're like, oh, we're in for a long haul. Did I write this one? Next one, or did Richard write this next one?
I didn't.
I feel like either of them could have. I think Richard wrote this one. But I,
Oh,
but
this is
I
the
like,
most important part.
the thing I was confused about it was I was like, I feel like I would have written this, but Richard just did it. So shout out to Richard. That's what I'm trying to say.
True.
What collectible card game originally released in 1996 was rebooted in 2012 as a living card game?
Living card game?
Living card game.
Are you all
Hearthstone?
familiar with what not Hearthstone? Are you all familiar with what a living card game is?
No.
This was a
No.
thing made up by Fantasy Flight Games where it was like, so in a collectible card game, you buy booster packs, right?
Mhm.
In a living card game, you buy like, you spend more money to buy like the whole set. And you just get the whole set with all the cards in it.
Digimon?
It was not Digimon,
Yu-Gi-Oh?
not Yu-Gi-Oh.
I have never heard of this.
You've never heard of this, Zeus?
No.
Oh. This is not a medium question. This is a you
Yeah.
know it or you don't question, I think.
It's not tied to any like common or known IP, especially in like card.
Oh.
So it's not like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh.
It is a
Oh.
known IP, but it's not like a
It's known
popular
in
IP.
card games. Yeah.
board
card
game.
games.
Okay.
The board game's pretty good. It's really long.
Whoops, I picked the wrong thing. That's okay.
In the, in Rose Town?
Yes,
or-
I have. I accidentally told him that I am
You told the
Mario.
truth?
Yeah, I told the truth. I'm
How dare
I'm
you?
a bad person. I don't know if I know of any other card games.
It is a.
That's fair.
It is like it's like a cyberpunk themed card game. If that helps at all.
I think that makes it harder.
Yeah. It's a very good game. GDQ Director of Technology Worm was formerly like absurdly highly ranked in this game.
Card games.
All of a sudden,
That
just like,
helped it
yep,
for a couple
okay.
people.
Magic the Gathering. No.
It is not Magic the Gathering.
No, it's not well known.
My favorite indie obscure card game, Magic the Gathering.
Have y'all heard of the Pokemon TCG?
Go on.
Yeah.
It's the Love Life card game, right?
The answer is Netrunner. Android and Netrunner.
Oh yeah, I haven't heard of that one.
I have never heard of that.
It's very good. I don't know. It's like, it still exists. It's not like, I think there's like a different company that now does it. It's very confusing. But yeah, it was created by the same creator as Magic the Gathering.
I'm learning so much today. I love this.
That's why we're
I
here.
gotta
We're
make
here,
sure
to,
to
we're
lie
here
here.
to educate.
Yeah, I lied to the child. Lying to the child is like 2 seconds faster than telling the truth.
All right, how about one that you might know? Or might not. Who knows? In 2016, Nintendo sent a cease and desist to what fan remake, then releasing their own remake the following year?
Was that AM2R?
That was AM2R. That was 20 seconds for Pidge. It was kind of just... When did AM2R come out? 2016. Yeah, it was kind of just unfortunate timing.
I feel like that's happened a lot with Nintendo with
Yeah.
with those kind of things.
I'm gonna lose count of Wiggler jumps. I just know it.
I hear AMTR was extremely good, but I have not played it.
Yeah.
You all know what game came out a year later?
Samus Returns on DS, 3DS.
Yep. Which was good,
Well, yeah, that was...
but it was also pretty lame that they did cease and
Oh
desist
god,
it.
was that 4?
That was the reference. That was in the question.
It was 3.
AM3R.
Oh no, I mean my Wiggler jumps.
Yeah, but not specifically what one, not specifically the name of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Do y'all know what series has had a lot of remakes?
Pokemon?
That's right. What is the only Gen 3 Pokemon obtainable in Fire Red without trading or events?
Gen 3 Pokemon?
I don't remember.
I don't know Gen 3 very well.
Without
That makes it
training
harder.
or events.
My knowledge of Pokemon is Gen 1 and Gen 2.
I feel like I
Here's the
should
thing.
know this.
Yeah, so this one is like, it makes sense if you think about the mechanics that would cause you to be able to get a Gen 3 Pokemon using only Gen 1 and Gen 2 Pokemon.
Using only Gen 1 and Gen 2 Pokemon. Is
Yeah,
it like
that
a
makes
baby
sense.
Pokemon, like Pichu?
It is a baby Pokemon.
Go
yeah.
on.
Smoochum?
Aliba?
But it's a Gen 3 Pokemon.
Oh, it's
Oh,
a
Gen
Gen
3,
3.
right.
No, Munchlax is Gen 4.
I don't know, Gen 3 baby Pokemon.
Yeah, Happening? No, that's Gen 4 too, isn't it?
Right.
Gen 3 baby Pokemon. Oh gosh, I don't remember.
There are only two,
There are only
I don't think
two.
many exist.
of which only one is the correct answer here. As the
I
other
only
one,
think of the Gen 2 babies.
the other one is a version exclusive.
I cannot believe I don't know this. I'm very upset right now. Baby Pokemon.
Baby Pokemon.
I am so upset.
Munchlax was Gen 3.5. What does that mean?
Because it was first came out in like Coliseum, which was a Gen 3 game, but it was officially Gen 4. So it was kind of like one of the ones that came out like between generations.
It was not in I don't think it was in
Or
Coliseum.
XD or something.
It is. I don't think it was in XD. It was no.
Well,
What
this isn't
Pokemon
relevant to
have
the question.
babies?
Oh no, you're right. No, it wasn't XD.
Yeah, so it was Bonsai.
You are right.
Anyways.
I'm thinking so hard about this.
It was not in Colo though.
Yeah, it was just XD.
So,
Three
alright, so
baby.
this parent, the parent Pokemon is like, it was heavily featured in the anime. It's not Pikachu.
It's Pikachu!
Everything is Pikachu. This is Pokemon.
That's true. That is true.
Heavily featured by Team Rocket.
Why not?
That's it.
That's right. 15
yeah.
seconds for Pidge.
I only know that because I made a really bad joke about that one time. Why did the Wobbuffet lay an egg? Because why not?
True. So yeah, in Leaf Green, you can Azrael would also be a valid answer, but Meryl is a version exclusive, and that's what is only why not.
I hope people in the chat are
some-
booing me.
We'll have some more Pokemon, more
Nice.
Pokemon remake questions later. I am once again amazed that you are again synced up.
Yeah. The games are just so similar.
I will say this fight for Switch is actually semi-difficult. We have to do a weird strat here with what's called Toad Assist. I have to do some pause
This fight is the
buffering
one I
here.
died the most on, I think, in the entire game.
I learned something new about this fight like yesterday.
No! Okay, so that just lost me a minute.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
What happened?
I failed getting the flower essence.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to that when I get more hardcore into this game.
Oh boy. Alright, so for those who don't know, we used to use an energizer here, which is what Pidge used in order to deal more damage. However, we started skipping that because it's slow to get and faster to just not do, and you can get the same thing from the Toad Assist, but it's a really fast rotating thing that you can time in order to get what you want. However, I mistimed it there, and yeah. So now I deal a lot less damage than I should.
I learned recently that although Bowyer's button locks follow a pattern in his regular boss fight, his machine-made version, it actually is random.
Alright, how about more remakes?
Oh, I like that one.
Okay, we can do that one. Or if you want to do it, go ahead.
What 1997 remake was based off the 1961 film The Absent-Minded Professor?
Oh, well, that's a movie question, isn't it?
Yeah.
I hope Chad isn't, like, getting really frustrated with us for not knowing anything.
We have found
Nah,
that
chat.
asking movie questions in the show has never really gone well, so
It isn't. That is true.
no one really
It
knows
is-
movies.
Was
I
it
think
the,
I've only
the Nutty
I've seen this
Professor?
movie. No.
Okay, I
I
don't know
think I
then.
saw like half this movie at like a friend's house once in like 2003, and that's all I. but I saw ads for it constantly.
Interesting. I feel like it was very heavily promoted.
I agree.
It's got Robin Williams as the lead.
A Robin Williams movie. Blubber?
That's right.
That's right.
Oh, that's like the only movie I could think of.
20 seconds for pitch.
I don't know if I know any other Robin Williams movies.
Aladdin.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Aladdin would be a big one.
That's one of them. Then you got like non-comedy ones like Dead Poets Society.
Yes, one I was thinking of.
I guess it's a good thing that I'm getting some of the trivia questions because I think that Headstrong is much more practiced in her game than I am in mine right now.
I don't know. I just lost a minute.
Well, you also had to do like the tech that's harder than most of what we have to do in SNES. At least they were nice in Switch Remake and they moved where the save point is.
Yeah. Still have to go through all the cutscene though.
True. True.
Yeah, minute time almost. Minute and a half actually. I did that wrong for the backup too, but whatever.
Just gotta make it up with trivia time.
Yeah.
I think I've only gotten one of those, but I'll try my best.
How about this not at all confusingly written question that I wrote, so I can call it that?
What is this?
What brand new character was added in the fan-made reboot of the fan-made remake of Super Smash Bros. Melee?
What was that?
Say again?
What brand new
so
character
confusing.
was added in the fan-made reboot of the fan-made remake of Super Smash Bros. Melee?
Knuckles?
That's right.
That's right.
He was the only one?
Yes.
We're all
I was
the
gonna say Cloud.
20 seconds for pitch. Were the rest like characters from PM?
Yeah, so to break down the question, the fan-made remake of Melee was Project M. Project M got cease and desisted and shut down in 2016. 2020, it was technically rebooted under the name Project Plus, which is how it exists today. And they added Knuckles because Project M was set to add Knuckles, like right before they got C&D'd, so they didn't. So Project Plus kind of just picked that up.
Project M and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles.
Project M got cease and desisted in 20. It feels like it happened way before that. I was like back when I watched Smash.
So this is an interesting little difference here that I don't know if we really talked about. Is that Pidge did Wiggler jumps earlier to get frog coins. However, in the remake, because of being able to warp with the map in this game, you can get to some of these areas with other frog coins a lot quicker to get in and out compared to the original. So it's barely slower to just not do Wiggler jumps, which is what I did there by going into the pipe vault, which you would never usually see on the original.
Yeah, she's right. I forgot all about that. The remake has map warping. I feel like I've been to the pipe vault a lot by virtue of being a most of the stuff runner. Oh yes, I freebied that Energizer. Let's go. That never happens to me.
Freebeing the Energizer when we were getting it before barely saved anything. It saved like a turn in Croco and like maybe 2 turns in Punchy because of using the triple move in Punchy.
Please don't hit Mallow, my guy. Okay, thank you. I don't believe it. The Bostons are more or less cooperating with me today.
Marathon luck?
I don't know. Well, we'll see what happens when I get my ice bombs because I went 12 ice bombs in a row in Land's End with no freebies.
What's the chances of it doing that?
What's 0.75 to the power of 12?
Oh boy.
Like 2.
What?
I don't think it's 2.
Okay.
It is 3%.
I was close. If you had a percent after what I said.
You were actually
Whoops.
okay. If you add percent to what you said, yes. Otherwise, you've
I
actually never been more wrong.
I intentionally did not include units.
Well, then you only get partial credit then.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't show my work.
I was so busy
I got in
laughing on
trouble
this
so much for
stuff,
that.
I just got in trouble too.
Explain your
No,
answer in
not the
4 to 5 sentences.
In school during math class, I would not show my work, man. I'd lose points on my math homework for not showing my work.
Oh, this is a ridiculously hard part that I don't know if I'm going to do.
Uh-oh.
We'll
Does it
see.
require a lot of
Should do
focus?
Under normal circumstances, I'd say yes, but I know like a million zillion backups in this game.
Oops.
I was gonna say our show is designed so that the moment anybody requires focus, we make you focus on something else. So I was excited.
Let's see. Let's see if I can do this. That mole does something really funny if you backtrack, but I won't backtrack.
Punchy behave. Or not Punchy, Croco. Croco behave.
Yeah, I did it! 9 bombs!
Woo!
Nice.
Oh, that is a load off. That is a load of stress off of me.
All right, well,
Wish we only
let's
needed
celebrate with
9.
the trivia question.
I'm down!
In what game did Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance receive an HD remaster?
In which one?
In what game did Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance receive an HD remaster?
2.5.
Not 2.5,
1.5.
not 1.5.
No? Wait, Dream Drop Distance. Is that 2.8?
That is 2.8. Can you give me the full title?
No.
Kingdom Hearts 2.8?
That's
I don't remember the
Fewer
rest
than
of it,
half of the
though.
words.
Yeah. I don't remember the full title for 2.8.
I don't know this one. I think she deserves a point.
I'll give you 20 seconds for it. It is Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue.
Yeah.
Of course.
I
I don't
love
remember all for 2.8.
Kingdom Hearts naming so much.
Instead of final chapter prologue, why didn't they just call it second to last chapter?
Is that because, well,
Why
they also
they
have
just call
point
it penultimate chapter.
Yeah, condense it even further.
2. Okay, did you also have Kingdom Hearts point 2?
It's because it's a prologue specifically to the final chapter. It's not an entire chapter on its own.
Just call it like the last bit of the penultimate chapter then.
Penultimate 2
2.8
turbo.
was to get you ready for 3.
Yeah, exactly. Which, in the beginning of 3, they do a fake title sequence where it says 2.9, which I thought was a surprising amount of self-awareness coming from Kingdom Hearts.
Right, well, Pidge needed 9 bombs here. We need 10.
You need 10 bombs there?
Yeah.
What?
The star lasts longer, so it's a bit easier.
Oh,
But yeah.
I was about to say I'm having second thoughts about running that game now.
Yeah, no, the stars last longer, so it's a bit easier. You can actually get 11 if you get the fire buddy too.
My boyfriend Sean Cass is one of the people that's done a lot of work on routing this Switch remake, and he and I actually originally met because we were both SMRPG SNES speedrunners like 8 years ago. And he and like Void and Countdown and Headstrong and Spike and lots of other people have been putting a lot of work into routing the Switch remake. The SMRPG Discord has been popping lately. All I've really done so far is I wrote a damage calculator, I wrote an EXP route simulator, and then I said have fun, and then went off to do Super Nintendo things. And now
Hey, it was a lot of help.
and I come back and I'm like, oh my goodness, everything is different.
Yeah, a lot of, like, I've seen a lot of people who, like, from, like, just completely unrelated, like, genres of running, right? Getting into this run specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah, the remake's been doing, like, a lot of people have been really interested in playing the remake. It's awesome to see.
I think that the way that Sean put it is that there's some parts of the remake speedrun that are a lot less stressful than SNES, just because, like...
Other than the jumps.
Other than the jumps, but, like, autosave always has your back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely helpful. Hey, Punchy behaves.
Nice.
No sandstorms. I'm sure that'll change in bud.
I think I like the way the stars look more in the original.
That's fair.
They've got like a you know, like the, I mean, how do I describe this? You know, like the foam shapes,
Oh, yes.
like the flat layers of foam.
Mhm.
It's a very powerful energy, is all I'm saying.
Oh, something that's actually kind of neat and interesting between the two with the minecart minigame here is there's like what you could almost looks like you could do a skip on the SNES version where you can jump across like a gap and land, and you can attempt to land on the track on the other side, but it just makes you fail out and you have to just continue around anyway. In the remake, it's actually a thing. So you can actually jump across and skip part of the track in the remake. So I thought that was kind of neat that they like actually included you to be able to do that.
I will say, like, the minecart game, I was like, oh wow, this is completely unchanged, huh? Like, it has such a Mode 7 energy for a game released in 2023.
They did add a bit of extra track that's kind of awful to go through, but when you do the skip, it skips all of that extra track that they added. So,
Yeah, I did not so much enjoy the minecart.
yeah, and you have to brake differently with the minecart. It's the timing of the brake on remake is just weird.
Interesting. Yeah, that's something I've heard is that a lot of the timings changed.
Yes, mostly because it's on the Switch. You have to deal with wireless controllers and delay
that's true,
from
yeah.
HDTVs and stuff.
You gotta play SMRPG remake on a CRT. The only proper way to do it.
Yeah, and get like a third-party wired controller.
I mean, you're essentially playing a rhythm game, so you gotta make sure you invest in the right equipment, I guess.
SMRPG is my favorite rhythm game.
I don't know if I can agree on that one.
All right,
Yeah, I
while we're
also
here,
like Sip All Stars.
Man, you got a question for us?
I do. What is the tomato meter score for the 2019 remake of Cats?
0%.
It's not 0%.
4%.
More.
10%.
22%.
Between those two.
16%.
20.
Between those two again.
17.
17.
18.
19.
It is 19.
20 seconds for Headstrong. Which, yeah, I mean, could be worse.
Could be worse.
Cats was the last movie I saw in theaters before the pandemic.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
And I think I think it was an omen.
You know, yeah. Do y'all want to guess the audience score for Cats?
Audience score for Cats,
10%.
25.
No.
56.
It's 55.
Pretty close.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's probably just because people are positive review bombing it, if I had to guess.
I've heard it's something you definitely need to, like, it's like an acquired kind of taste for it, from what I've heard from that movie.
Well, so the movie I've heard is significantly like the play I've heard is like an acquired taste kind of thing, or like
I think they both are.
it's like weird, but it's like the as a musical is very good, is my understanding of Cats the musical.
If you listen to it,
the movie is not so good because they change things that make it less effective. It was quite a bad movie.
I think the last thing I saw in theaters before the pandemic was Headstrong. You'll love this. I watched a delayed viewing of a Love Live concert.
I think that might have been one of the last ones I did too.
Wait, was it the 9th anniversary?
Maybe. I don't remember which one was. I've gone to 2, 3. I don't remember.
I've only been to 2. I saw Happy Party Train tour and I saw 9th anniversary.
Happy Party Train was the one I saw. I remember that one.
Oh yeah, Sean and I both went to see 9th anniversary like right before work from home started.
Okay, important update. The audience score for Cats is now 53. Down from 55 about 6 hours ago. So
well, chat got a little busy, didn't they?
Cat stocks have dropped in the past half day.
And if you're paying attention, you could get a little bit behind the scenes on the level of procrastination we do before writing these questions.
Look, I want the most accurate as possible, and I did.
That's true.
It just wasn't.
We try to bring you.
Yeah, I did not do just-in-time quiz writing. I did like 4 hours ago quiz writing.
We try to bring you only the most accurate information insofar as it doesn't require us to do any math.
Yeah, maybe like 3 days ago it had like a 75, and now it's just gone down. Or it might have gone up. So, this verified review is 5 stars. Like the musical, the music and costumes were amazing.
Yeah,
half star, boring and too much singing.
What?
It's a musical.
Hate to break it to you, but
that's like the whole point.
That's like one of the reviews I read about this game, actually, for the remake. Someone put a review saying that's not... When you land on a Goomba, you don't just kill them. You actually have to do a whole bunch of stuff, and it was boring because of that.
Too much dialogue in my RPG. Dislike.
To be fair, there are definitely... That is a thing.
I don't like reading.
Y'all to play the third... Golden Sun game, because that is an RPG with too much dialogue.
I have not played the third. I've played the first and the second.
The first 2 are fantastic, phenomenal games. The third one, the DS one, like everything is just every character doing an emote the moment anybody says anything, and I'm like, I didn't need to know that you felt kind of uncertain about this one. We can move on. Oh, hey, it's Booster of our theme name.
Whoa.
My favorite character in the game.
I do appreciate his, like, goofy guy energy.
He's quite goofy. Hey, and I messed up that movement. Yay!
He feels so Muppet-inspired.
He kind of does.
Somebody said to me on Twitter the other day that they like to think that after Booster and Valentina get married, they're basically like a trashier version of Gomez and Morticia Addams, and I didn't know how badly I needed that in my life.
We need a Muppets RPG.
That would be sick.
I don't know what the plot would be, but...
What if, like, the Muppets Kingdom Hearts?
Muppets Kingdom Hearts. You could have a world in Kingdom Hearts of the Muppets.
Oh my god, that would rule.
You just recruit Prince Kermit to your party. Special move is called the Rainbow Connection.
I just want the most anime nonsense going on between like Zigbar shows up to taunt you, and then right behind you is just fucking Gonzo.
Gonzo in the cannon. You know, I'd buy that.
That'd be so good.
I want to double my XP? No. This is not low level.
Not yet.
Alright, let's do this one. A director of Super Mario RPG, Chihiro Fujioka was director and designer of what director or designer for what two popular portable game series?
Mario and Luigi and Final Fantasy Legend.
That's not popular enough for our question.
Oh.
Mario and Luigi isn't popular enough?
No, Mario and Luigi's correct.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, Mario and Luigi is pretty popular.
The other one I actually don't remember. I know that he did Tomato RPG, but that's the only other game I remember from his resume.
Mario and Luigi was the only one that I would have thought of.
Chihiro Fujioka responds to my posts on Twitter. I absolutely adore that man. But apparently not enough to know what other handheld series he worked on.
All right, here a hint is how do I give a hint for this one? It was a 2000 anime series.
A 2000 anime series.
There's so many of those.
With very
I guess it was
decidedly
a manga
non-human
series
as a
originally.
cast.
Does that help?
Dragon Ball Z.
Not Dragon Ball Z. It ran for 6 seasons or 7 seasons, something like that.
So shorter.
Okay, apparently we had 12 seasons. There are 12 seasons
6
of this show.
times 2.
But I don't know if all of them got released in the US. I think only...
If it's not in the US, I was going to say Inuyasha, but...
Yeah, it's not really like conventional anime, I guess.
How dare you?
The cast is all non-human.
This game is also made by Alpha Dream. For these games.
I don't remember.
Super Mario RPG.
The theme song in the
DS.
anime is extremely auto-tuned.
I'm sure that helps.
I don't know at all.
I'm trying to think of clues. I won't just give it away. Court runs these games, or did at one point.
Hamtaro!
There you go.
You said
20
that wouldn't
seconds
give
for
it away.
Finch. Well, my other question my other clue was going to be when we work together, it's much better. So,
All right, are y'all at a decent spot to pause for our first break?
In just a second.
All right, cool.
yeah, I can see how this could be a bad time
Yeah.
to pause.
I cannot believe I just got first try Rock Candy Manip while in a voice call.
Nice.
That is entirely an audio-based manip.
Well,
After they...
that's the power of Hamtaro.
True.
It also means that I can take a break. I can stop my timer right here on this results screen. Because I'm about to go to Booster Hill.
Stop during... Yeah, and I can stop during any of this text.
All right. So I guess we can pause or
Now.
get to a point paused. Yeah, now.
Okay. I paused with my name on the screen.
Nice.
All right. We'll be right back with more Think Fast, so don't go anywhere. There's more Mario and more role-playing and more games where this came from. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Wait, we have announcements.
Yep.
Jump scare announcements.
Prize submissions are live for Awesome Games Done Quick 2024. If you are crafty or have a unique gaming prize that you would like to submit, go to gamesdonequick.com for more info. Go to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix to learn about our shows and see what's coming up this week. Now we'll
Don't
be
go
right
anywhere.
back.
Now we'll be right back. Second time's the charm. Welcome back to Think Fast, the speedrunning game show of fast times and sharp minds. If you're just joining us, I'm your host, Corvin May.
And I'm Spruce, also your host.
In case you forgot how the game works, it is not enough to simply beat the game the fastest. Our runners are answering our trivia questions as they play, and the more questions they get right, the more seconds we take off their final time. For all of you watching at home, feel free to play along and chat. Currently, our two runners are like pretty close. I think Pidge is like a little ahead, but because it's the two different games, it's hard to actually tell. Pidge is up more so on trivia, but it really is anyone's race. The only way to determine if it continues to be anyone's race is to think fast if you're both ready.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, then in 3, 2, 1, resume.
Yeah, I get the menu.
Oh, that's right. I need like a ton of flowers on Booster Hill that I'm probably not going to get. This is another thing I didn't practice.
You'll be fine. Just get 16.
I've only done that once.
I think I've only ever done that once on SNES too. The most I've ever had on Switch is 12. Please hit terrorize. Thank you.
What makes the giant boo happen? I never used that.
It's terrorize from Bowser.
Oh, yeah.
It gives fear.
I don't think I ever used a spell on Bowser.
Bowser just has the ability to spawn a giant boo. Good for him.
That's
like
Bowser's soul. He
attack.
bears it to you. He reads you his poetry.
It's like the one attack in the game I have no idea how to time.
Knife guy?
Greek guy, Echo Finder.
Oh yeah, you can time that now. Huh.
Yeah. And it's really stupid, and I've never figured out the timing. Like, I've looked at the timing, but it makes no sense.
I'm getting robbed here.
Hey, at least you don't have to deal with the red barrels.
True.
Yeah, that's something different with the games, is they added really fast barrels in the remake as you get further in here.
You just gotta be a better gamer.
True.
I don't think I'm gonna get 11, but we'll see.
11 would be nice. That is what I would like.
No, not close enough.
I feel like they kept the weird green cactuses? Cactus mushrooms? I don't know what's going on there.
Oh, I didn't even see how many I got. Did anyone see how many flowers I got? Did anybody in chat see how many flowers I got? I actually exited too fast.
Give 1 second.
You need +1.
11, I think, was the number in the middle of there.
Was it 11? Perfect. Then I actually did fine.
I think so. I think I saw an 11, but I can't. But that was the only number I saw in the text.
Yeah, that's exactly what I need to know. Thank you. 11 is like the minimum you can get and still be okay.
Okay, we have confirmation that it's 11.
Thank you, everybody.
It's such a different amount too, because you only need 6 in the remake.
Whoops.
And speaking of a number close to 11, what is the only region in which Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were not released on their 12th anniversary of their original releases?
South Korea?
Incorrect.
Spain.
Go more vague if you're right.
What?
Europe?
France.
Europe is right.
Europe? Oh. More vague.
I feel
I'll give you each 10 seconds.
Thank you. I was gonna ask for that. But I didn't want to be like, oh, I should tell them how to run their show.
It changes nothing, but it feels nice, and that's what matters at the end of the day.
Yeah. I'm gonna get world record in this run.
I'm getting as many as I want here. You're getting world record for doing it during trivia.
Yeah, as always, your final time, you can submit it to the boards. You just got to get your mods to approve it. So if you end up getting a world record time, then good job.
I cannot wait to start the Should Mods Approve Their Own Runs discourse again.
Should mods approve their own think fast times discourse?
Think fast times.
I think yes.
So far, people who have not been leaderboard mods when this has come up have gone. I don't think they'll go for that. And people who are leaderboard mods always go, well, I'm a mod, so it sounds like we're gaming.
Either that, or I don't think the other mods will approve of this. Which, you know, you also have power. Go off. Start that thread in your Discord.
Yeah, we'll set it up for both of the games.
Just one time.
Oh, you gotta love fighting a cake.
As you do.
And collecting all of Peach's jewelry. I like half want to wait really long and get the Booster Bowser kiss. But I don't know how long you have to wait to get that one. I know that one takes forever. For those who don't know how long you take to collect these, to collect everything from these snifters here, determines who kisses who in the cutscene after. So if you do it fast, then Peach will kiss Mario. If you are semi-slow, then Bowser will kiss Mario. If you're even slower, then Booster will kiss Mario. And if you're super slow, then Bowser and Booster will kiss.
I was like so stressed out about this part because I was like, I gotta find the things as fast as possible, and then like completely choked. And then apparently it didn't matter.
Sometimes they can be terrible just jumping over things. I've had a few Bowser kisses just because sometimes you just can't talk to them. They're just busy jumping over everything.
I do like that it goes to a full, like, pre-rendered cutscene for it.
That's a really cool
and then
addition
goes
to the
straight
remake.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most important cutscene in the game.
It's funny too, because Peach will come in to kiss you at first, and then if you got the Bowser one, she'll like look around and then she'll run away, and then Bowser jumps in and kisses you.
Mario's like not even grossed out. He's just like, oh, that just happened.
Yep. You're a freaking cake.
I died to a fastball.
Aw.
Well, I lose a turn.
Yeah, so here would be a bit of a difference too, is being able to use the triple moves again to make these a little quicker. Because they do not exist in the original.
Please give us this one.
What game was Toadette introduced in?
Mario Kart Double Dash?
That's right.
Really?
20 seconds for Pidge.
Oh!
I was gonna say Mario Tennis, but I don't even think she's in that.
That's Waluigi.
Yep.
That's what you're thinking
Yeah.
of.
That was actually where Mario was introduced, I believe.
Is Mario.
I'm pretty sure.
Fun fact about before Mario was introduced to that game, they just had to call it tennis.
Yeah.
I feel like it feels like Toadette was around for longer than that, but I guess not. Toadette feels
It
like
really
such a core
does.
Mario character now.
Yeah, like, I just threw out the first game I remember seeing her in. I didn't know if that was the one she was actually introduced in.
I mean, like, where else would she have been before that? Other than, like, because Double Dash was what, like 01, 02?
I think so, but, like, I never actually played any of the 3D Mario games, so for all I know, she could have been in, like, Sunshine or something like that.
Yeah, makes sense.
Well, I mean, I didn't really play any 3D Mario games besides this one, of course.
Right.
butt
I'm gonna have to
fight
play
was
the remake
okay.
2D Mario game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mario is actually from the movie. He's a movie character brought to video games.
Oh. Like Sonic.
Right.
Of course.
Like Five Nights at Freddy.
Oh.
Oh, Fireball. No, that's not what I was supposed to say. That does nothing. Oh, that was stupid.
So both SMRPG and SMRPG Remake had promotional keychains made when they were each released. And the ones released for Super Nintendo were 3D models, and the ones released for Switch were 2D acrylics.
Huh.
Yep. I have...
Please note, I specifically did not ask a question about any sort of Super Mario RPG merch because I follow your Twitter and I don't that.
What country got this pre-order bonus? Well, let me tell you all about
Okay.
that.
The country of Serbia received what pre-order bonus for Super Mario RPG?
Acrylics stand world map, but not the pin set. I'm just guessing.
I don't think... Gotta say, I don't know if Serbia got any pre-order bonuses.
They probably got the same ones as the rest of Europe.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Yeah.
I went from being one of my best fun fight ever to instantly being one of the
Oh no, what happened?
The moment I finished Candle Phase, I was perfectly fine. No one was feared or anything. And then Candle Phase ended into instant sandstorm. And then it just fell down from there. I ended the fight with just Bowser alive at 22 health. But we're not dead.
That's the important
That's what
part.
matters.
Yeah. And I'm slow. I'm taking a little detour to pick up some bonus flowers because I'm like a little worried about only getting 11 on Booster Hill.
All right, time for a true test of. Honestly, this is partially a test for chat as well.
Yeah.
What are all the games on the AGDQ 2024 schedule with remake or remaster in their titles?
Is Final Fantasy VII Remake in there?
It is not.
Dang it.
I'm not going to cheat and pull up the list,
I appreciate it.
Good.
but I also have no answers because I can't remember what's on the list.
I don't remember what's on the list. I'm just trying to think of what games actually have those in their titles.
I know Court's watching, and if Court doesn't know all of these immediately, then I just think that's something to think about. That's all.
We'll have a talk later about it.
We'll have a talk later.
Is the Last of Us in
So Headstrong is
That
probably
Last
going
of Us
to...
Remastered is one of them. Yep.
Yes.
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
No.
That was already
I
guessed.
tried that one.
Oh.
It
Rip.
is incorrect. There is a Final Fantasy in here.
Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster.
Not
No.
sick.
Go
Final
on.
Fantasy IV
Final
Pixel
Fantasy
Remaster.
IV
No.
Pixel Remaster.
Final Fantasy V Pixel
That's
Remaster.
it. It's
There you
five.
go.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Yep.
That got a Pixel Remaster?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
1 through 6 all got Pixel Remasters.
Do we get 10
There
seconds
are
each
4
again?
remaining.
Oh, there's 4 remaining. Oh.
One of these was a very big speedrunning game this year. I think it was this year.
Super Mario Bros. Wonder
Oh, yeah.
Remake.
Yep. Alright. It was very big in 2019 when it released. That is notably not this year. But this the series that it's in has been getting a lot of remakes recently.
Yes, you're thinking of the one that released this year.
Yeah.
But that's not in GDQ. But there's a hint that this series had another... They remake this series a lot, and they, in fact, released another remake this year of this series.
I don't think it's Gears of War.
It's not Gears of War.
I don't even think that has a
It
remake.
is a-
I'm just trying to think of random
It is
games.
a Capcom series.
Street Fighter 2 remake.
That is a good guess of things they remake a lot, but it is not a Street Fighter game.
We'll come back to that in a little bit.
I think that Headstrong is probably ahead of me now because that cutscene takes longer in Super Nintendo.
Oh, this current cut. Oh, we also have afterwards. We've got the Peach cutscene though.
Oh, that's true. You do have that. Oh my gosh! Yeah. I never got the cricket pie. I am the worst gamer on planet Earth. That is so funny. I can't believe I forgot that.
Of the remaining ones, 1 is a Capcom horror series. 2 are Disney games.
Resident Evil 4 remake?
Silent Hill. Resident Evil.
Not Resident Evil 4.
Resident Evil?
Is it Silent Hill?
Not Resident Evil 1, not Silent Hill.
Resident Evil 2.
It is
That's
2.
right, Resident Evil 2. So there are 2 Disney games, and a third game I don't really know how you describe.
It's it's a Sony game.
It is a Sony game.
A Disney game and a Sony game.
2 Disney games.
2 Disney.
Are they both Kingdom Hearts games?
No.
Neither of them are Kingdom Hearts games.
Whoa!
They don't have yeah. Kingdom Hearts doesn't get in very often.
I cannot believe I did that.
One of these came out 2 months ago. It was added in the second submission period.
I didn't know that, actually.
Games that came out recently.
The only game I know that came out recently is the one that Headstrong is playing right now.
Well, it is on the Switch and also every other console.
Minesweeper.
Close.
Not Minesweeper.
Not close.
How is that close?
It's
Mega
not
Man.
close. All right.
Space Cadet Pinball.
One of these games has a very famous song in it. One of the Disney games. It was like kind of a meme.
Are you sure it's not Street Fighter? Because like I think Guile's theme is pretty famous.
Disney's Street Fighter.
That is true. Disney's Street Fighter. And if you think about Marvel versus Capcom and who owns Marvel now,
I guess
it's Disney Street Fighter.
Yeah, Disney does.
Yeah, this is a remake of a very popular Disney NES game.
DuckTales remastered.
Yeah,
that's right.
And the other 2, I don't really know. The other Disney one is based off of a TV show. That apparently also got a game that got remastered, and then the other one is I don't know. So, hope this helps.
It's very helpful.
The non-Disney one was originally a 2012 PlayStation Vita game.
PS Vita game.
There's not many
PlayStation
of those.
All-Stars Battle Royale.
No, that was PS3.
Well, it was on both, but no, that was 2013.
That's true, yeah.
Wait, no, was it 2013? Oh, I can't remember now. I'm in a Discord for that game.
I think I'm going to call it for this one. The last 2 are Disney's Gargoyles Remastered.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know that.
And Gravity Rush Remastered.
Oh.
I believe that is 15 for Pidge and 5 for Headstrong.
Yep.
Gravity Rush, for the longest time, there was like a mobile game where you would like launch things around planets. Like all the planets had gravity to like shoot the little orbs into a goal. And I thought Gravity Rush was that for like 10 years. Well, maybe not 10 years. No, about 10 years.
For some reason, when I think of Gravity Rush, I think of Sunset Overdrive, and I don't know why.
I guess they both came out around the same time, right?
I guess. I don't really know either game, which is why it's extra weird. I've never played
If
either
anybody
of them.
knows what mobile game that probably came out in like 2012 that I'm thinking of,
Angry Birds.
let me know. Did you say Kingdom Hearts?
Said Angry Birds.
Oh, Angry Birds.
Yeah.
Same
What
thing.
about Angry Birds in Kingdom Hearts?
That's a very big difference between the two games, is how many bombs and stuff you can buy, because in the remake, you can't sell the flower items, so you have, like, no money. So we have to deal with a lot less bombs comparatively to the original.
I'm about to do a major glitch.
Major glitch.
It is very major.
It is the second of 2 major glitches in the speedrun.
What is the glitch?
I just did skill swap. I illegally opened a menu while I had an EXP star active and swapped the positions of 2 characters in my party. So now, right now, Mallow is receiving all of Peach's level 7 bonuses, which are nothing, and Peach is getting the opposite, which means she learns one of Mallow's spells, Shocker.
Ah.
Makes Peach very overpowered in the
Yeah,
original.
Peach is basically the main character of the SNES speedrun, and Mallow is basically the main character of the Switch speedrun.
Interesting.
And funny enough, opposite of that, they are both useless pretty much.
Yeah.
On the other end.
They're my 2 favorite characters, so I'm
We-
glad they both got to be the main.
We use Peach a whole one time, assuming things go well in the remake, whereas in the original, you use Peach constantly.
And hey, speaking of nobody's
And that is-
favorite character, Louis, if you would.
What was Gino's first appearance in a Nintendo game after Superstar
Superstar Saga. Oh, after Superstar Saga.
Superstar.
It's an RPG remake.
No.
Gino's first appearance after Superstar Saga? Oh, I guess Smash for Wii U. The Mii Fighter.
Incorrect.
No.
Was he on something before that?
Technically, yes.
Technically, yes.
But technically,
There's the technically.
I didn't know Gino was in
I didn't know
another
that
game.
either.
You have the right idea, just the wrong entry.
Oh, Smash Bros. Brawl.
Nope.
Nope. Wrong direction.
Smash for Smash Ultimate?
Nope. There's one
Project
you're
Tail?
missing.
Oh, Smash for 3DS.
Yeah, there you
Yep.
go.
It technically came out first.
That's true. I do remember that. I remember when that copy got mailed to my house 2 weeks early.
What a wild thing they made.
What a wild thing
It was
they
fun.
made.
Smash 4, yeah.
Yeah, 20 seconds for pitch.
Whoa, I almost didn't block that attack. Also, sorry, I totally forgot the rule about you have to finish the question first. My brain just jumped right to Superstar Saga, because I was writing about that recently.
Don't worry, you're not even close to the most egregious interrupt we've had on this show.
Oh, thank goodness. Well, at least I can say that much about myself.
Which one was
I
that?
think Sparkle still has the record.
Oh, yeah. I played way too much of the Smash 4 demo on the 3DS.
Oh, I remember doing that too, because I was so happy that Villager was on the game. And I had a good buddy who lived pretty close to me, and he got me a job on a TV show, making a show for kids about video games. And he'd just come over and we just play Smash 3DS demo for like a lot.
I had like the Club Nintendo copy or whatever that had unlimited plays, so I just played that excessively.
Smash 3DS did make Smash more portable than ever before, but they had to kill the Ice Climbers to make it happen, so was it worth it?
Yes.
Depends which Brawl players you ask.
Yes.
Pidge, I have a question for
Yeah?
you actually. In the clone room, In OG, can you double jump off the clone's head?
Double jump? What does that mean?
So in the remake, once you've done the first jump to like get up to hit the chest, if you miss it, you can just press jump again while you're in the air to hit the chest.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried that.
Like you can literally just mash B and you'll never miss the chest.
Huh. I might have to see what you mean.
It's not very visible. Like when you jump and like when you get on the clone's head and then you jump up to hit the chest, right? Mm-hmm. When the clone is in the air, you can re-jump again with Mario while the clone is in the air to get that a little extra height in order to hit it.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried to do that in SNES, and I didn't get a single Firebomb 3D because of course.
I didn't get one either. And I have a higher chance.
That's true. That's true. You do have a higher chance. I'm actually the person that found that. There is a higher freebie rate in Switch. It's 33% increase from 25. No freebie on the Ice Bomb that I had to use. Unbelievable.
Has the horrible Ice Bomb moment happened yet?
Horrible Ice Bomb moment?
Earlier?
Oh, no, that's in Land's End, but I don't know if there's like really a single horrible Ice Bomb moment. It's just like the entire speedrun.
Gotcha, okay.
Just help.
God, I hope I did that menu right.
What's a menu?
Oh, I wish I knew.
Even after Johnny, we just put the safety ring on, you know, that's our only...
Alright, let's do everyone's favorite, a numbers question.
Yeah.
Numbers question
1327! Sorry, I did it again.
Volume 100 of Nintendo Power, released in September 1997, what placement does Super Mario RPG earn?
3.
For which category?
Sorry, of the best Nintendo games of all time. I should have included that in the question.
Oh, I don't remember.
13.
More than 13.
20.
Stand up.
More than 20.
50.
Less than 50.
40.
42.
Less than those.
35.
35.
Less than that.
32.
It's just manual binary search.
Keep going. Yeah, exactly.
31.
Keep going.
29.
Keep going.
25.
Keep going.
21.
26.
21 is correct. 10 seconds for Pidge. It is officially the 21st Nintendo game released as of 1997.
It's the 21st game of all time.
Is there a full list of this somewhere? There are.
What's number 1?
Super Mario 64.
That makes sense.
Figures.
OT wouldn't have been out
Oh my god, I
yet.
can't see.
Oh no, I dropped it like frickin' 96.
Oh no.
Oh,
I've been dropping everywhere. Not great.
Oh,
The
that
top
feels
10
so bad.
At that time were Super Mario 64, Link to the Past, Tetris on the Game Boy, Mario Kart 64, Mario 3, Super Metroid, GoldenEye 007, Final Fantasy 6, Final Fantasy 4, Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Which there's some good games there.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
I would say. Mario World's at 16th, right below Wave Race 64. I don't know what that one.
Iconic, really.
It's a great game.
I'm
But
so
Mario,
upset.
but it's Mario World.
I almost got to say I did 100 super jumps while getting a trivia question.
Super Mario RPG is officially worse than Mega Man, but better than Castlevania.
Confirmed? You heard it here first.
There were 0 Virtual Boy games that made the list.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that messed up?
Virtual Boy erasure.
Great, now I gotta do jumps on Balloon. Ugh.
I feel bad for Johnny during this.
One of my favorite things about Johnny is that, like, if you jump on his head, like in the overworld, he says, "Hey mate, just because we're buzzed doesn't give you the right to jump on my head."
That's true. That's an important life lesson. I think we could all.
It's true, but I mean, I don't have the right to jump on his head, especially not 100 times.
That took way too many times. But we're good.
Yeah, this seems like the most stressful thing on the planet. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kept dropping it early, and then one time I tried to jump on one of the mini.
So what does the super
we're
suit
through
do?
the most stressful part of the run. It makes your defense incredibly stupidly high, as well as your attack.
Oh.
It makes a lot of things in the game do 1 damage, or maybe like 12. It is very overpowered.
Was it like?
Gotta have backup honey syrups.
I don't have a single overpowered segue. You'd think there would be one. What was the first game Super Mario RPG remake developer Art Piazza worked on?
Dragon Quest 10?
Not 10.
9?
11?
Continue.
None of those.
11S?
Dragon Quest 12.
Wrong direction.
8.
Not 8.
7.
Keep going.
6.
Keep going.
Oh, I did that wrong.
4.
Almost.
5.
Less than almost. Yeah.
Oh, 3.
Correct.
Yay!
Secretly a numbers question. I didn't expect it to be 20 seconds for Headstrong.
Oh, right, I have to fright bomb here.
Yeah, interestingly, despite being like a support studio on a ton of games, since they're being founded in 1989 and being chosen to do this game, they did not work on the original, I don't believe.
Oh.
They mainly did work on Dragon Quest games and some other stuff here and there, and some DSiWare.
All right, this one's a question of all time.
Oh, they also made Innocent Life, a futuristic Harvest Moon for the PSP.
Of course.
Oh, I know.
All right, we've already like half alluded to this question. What 5 games were either remasters or remakes of Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo?
Street Fighter 2 Turbo Arcade Edition.
Oh no, these names get way more complex than that.
Oh, I'm screwed.
Yeah, no
I considered
idea.
adding this as a question, and I was like, I don't know about this one, and then
Might
somebody
as
just
well.
added it anyways.
If you don't get any of these, that's okay, and also expected. So. There's one that's basically a Kingdom Hearts game.
It's basically a Kingdom
Or
Hearts
entitled,
game.
yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
It is unfortunately not Super Street Fighter 2.8.
I was gonna say, what kind of Kingdom Hearts title are we talking? Are we talking the remake kind of title or the original title?
I think the remakes, maybe?
So Super Street Fighter 2.0 or 0.2.
No, that'd be good. Half of these have like subtitles as well, so.
This is the worst question ever.
All right.
Wow, I freebie an ice bomb.
So we got Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo Revival, which makes sense.
All right.
Super Street Fighter 2 X for Matching Service.
That's a Kingdom Hearts.
Sure.
Sure.
Hyper Street Fighter 2 The Anniversary Edition. Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix. And Ultra Street Fighter 2 The Final Challengers. So,
I think they need to work on
if
their
you
naming.
knew all of those,
You're the true Street Fighter.
you
You're
are
the
the
true
street.
Evo champion.
Or you're the fighter.
Good. True. All right, what other impossible questions do we have here?
We do
Ignore
have
the
some
notes.
other
Actually,
hard ones, I will say.
All right, go for it.
Oh. I don't want. I want to do a nice, more simple one.
Let's run
Despite its
this
many
troll.
remakes since 1937, what 3 tokens in classic Monopoly have never been rotated out?
The car, the boat.
That's 2 of them.
The iron?
Not the iron.
The bell?
Not the thimble.
Whatever that is. Yeah,
So the thimble was discontinued in 2017, and it was brought back this year,
Bring
which
back
is
the
good. It's the
thimble.
best piece because you can put it on the other characters like a hat.
Huh.
Yes, you can. Except for the boat.
Yeah, it doesn't work on the boat. It works really well on the dog. You have to find joy in Monopoly if you're forced to play it, is all I'm saying.
Hey, I do enjoy Monopoly.
The other piece is very iconic. It's my favorite piece.
One of the pieces, 'cause I've only
It would be
played
your
the
favorite?
original and then
What's that
one
supposed to
other, so I'm trying to like think. I did not freebie the ice bomb. The other pieces right now.
Any other guesses?
I mean, May already gave it away, so.
I really did give it away.
The dog?
Huh?
The dog?
Not the dog. The dog was introduced in 1942 and has been a staple since, but is not an original. But think about the thimble. And think about the thimble's
The shape.
friends.
Yep. I often think about thimble friends.
Are they a friend of Thimble?
I'm getting trolled.
Alright, I'm messing up a lot.
I actually freebied 3 ice bombs.
I did not freebie the one that I could try and freebie.
Alright, any other ideas?
I don't remember the rest of the Monopoly pieces. This makes me sad because I used to play Monopoly all the time.
All right, the last one is the top hat.
Oh, the top hat. All right.
That will still
Yeah,
be
I
15
should've known
seconds
that.
for Headstrong.
That's my dad's favorite.
It's Foos's favorite, too. Fun fact.
It would be my favorite. I don't know what that means.
I didn't want to say it.
No, yeah. What other pieces are in modern Monopoly? Let's see.
Monopoly? I have no idea.
They got rid of the iron, right?
Oh, the Monopoly fandom wiki.
I think so.
Okay.
Current tokens.
Wait, you're supposed to use MonopolyWiki.com and not Monopoly Fandom.
Oh, you're right, yeah. There's the battleship, the race car, the top hat, the dog, the cat, the penguin, the rubber duck, and the thimble, which is in the comeback token version. Of course.
The comeback. You know what?
There's a penguin now?
The thimble really is the comeback token, if you think about it.
Oh, I did it! I did it! I got it on Balloon. Ooh. Oh, thank God. I can finally relax.
For those wondering, the iron was retired in 2013, and the T-Rex existed from 2017 to 2022. Which is maybe the shortest lived Monopoly token.
Oh, poor thing.
No, the airplane was only 4
We
years.
get to do a skip here. So this skip is remake exclusive in the way that it's done. You can skip talking to this person by very carefully jumping on their side.
Interesting.
And then you don't have to do the fortune there, which also makes it so you don't have to watch a cutscene to watch that door open. Saves like 20 seconds.
Yeah, that skip was found by a player named MTP, like basically on day one of the game coming out.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome, and it's still like the most major skip in the remake so far.
I do love when there's a skip where it's just like, oh yeah, no, this just happened while I was playing casually or whatever. Like, I was just messing around.
Oh, I'm not worried about anything else in this run. I'm good.
Nice, that means we can distract with more trivia.
Yes.
Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver are the last Pokemon games to feature what location?
Johto.
Johto.
That's not.
Kanto.
That's not what I meant so much. I meant like a
recurring element in games.
Yeah.
The
Building,
location?
maybe.
Pokemon Center. Pokemon.
No, they still keep those.
The following Pokemon.
No, that was in they had the following Pokemon.
Oh yeah,
That's
that was
also
Let's
yeah.
Go.
Battle Frontier? Oh, the
Battle Frontier.
The
Battle
linking
Tower?
center? Like the top floor of the Pokemon Center?
Nope.
Oh.
That's essentially Gen 5 kind of had it, and it still kind of exists in the GTS.
Ah. The real world outdoors because there's no more Pokewalkers.
No, because Pokemon Go.
Ah!
Yeah.
I thought I was being clever. Oops.
So yeah, this is also something that was in every previous game.
In every previous game.
And not in any later games. So a lot of people are saying Safari Zone, but there's a Safari Zone in Let's Go.
Yes, there is kind
Well,
of.
yeah.
Enough of one.
I mean, there's more. There's closer to a Safari Zone in that they brought back the
Yeah.
the what's it called in BDSP? Whatever Gen 4 Safari Zone is called.
Park.
It's the it's
I don't know.
what is it called?
And the rest of them.
In every
The Great
previous
something.
game?
The Great
Outdoors.
Marsh. The Great Marsh.
The Great Cave Offensive.
The Great Cave. Yes. This was a feature in every single game up
Victory
until
Road?
Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Uh,
Nope, Victory Road still exists.
No,
in a bunch
Victor
of
Road's
games
in
after.
others.
In every major game, it was a fixture.
It was actually a major plot point in the original games.
I guess they don't do Team Rocket stuff anymore.
You can kind of argue that it is still there in
Oh, a casino. The gambling corner.
yeah, the game corner is what we're looking for.
Yeah.
the Game Corner.
15 seconds for Pidge. You could kind of argue the game corners in Let's Go, but it's not functional anymore.
It is there though.
I don't know if it's still called that.
You can remember what it's called in Let's Go. That's kind of sad because I've spent a long time playing Let's Go, but
I think it is still called the Rocket Game Corner.
Is it the Rocket Game Corner or is it just Rocket Hideout?
I would like to point out that I'm getting the worst possible luck on Mega Smilex. Mario falling asleep in that phase is like, the notes say consider resetting.
This really should have said to feature what functioning location, I guess. My mistake. I'm gonna blame Bulbapedia on that one.
Bulbapedia's never
Which is
wrong,
normally
though.
quite accurate. Yeah, I know. You think you know someone, and
Honestly.
yet... Please give us this one.
What is Mallow's Korean name?
Oh, I don't know that, even though I have a Korean copy of the game sitting on my desk.
Boot it up.
I don't know how to read Hangul.
Translate.
It's Mallow.
It is very similar to...
Close.
Yeah, it's...
Is
Mallow.
it Maro? Like in Japanese?
No.
Oh.
No. I knew if I got esoteric enough, I could find something that Pidge just doesn't know.
Yeah, I do not know that one.
There is a soda that has half the name of it.
Mellow!
That's right. 10 seconds for Pidge.
Whoa, I fell off the vine.
The soda you're referring to is, of course, the Coke and Marshmallow
Starry.
collab, right? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
No, Starry took over Sierra Mist.
I know.
No.
There's a pizza place near me, and they have to like change the sign to say from Sierra Mist to Starry, but they ran out of R's, so it's just written down there with cause like one of those like pegboards.
We have
It's just written on there in
stay.
permanent marker.
Oh.
Oh, I made it to Nimbus Land.
The freebie, like the least cared about ice bomb. Like I can use it for other things still, but like it makes such little impact.
I'm so glad I didn't have to go to Jagger's Hall of Shame. I'm still like reeling from that, dropping a 96 on Johnny.
I guess my leg's down.
Nice. We're like super close. I just made it to Nimbus Land.
Yeah, fairly close. Definitely got me on trivia.
There
I
is still
don't know. You
time
got
and
like a whole
questions.
bunch of them while I was incapacitated from super jumps.
There are still a lot more questions to go
We
through.
still have 27 more questions.
Woo!
My turn to do the vines. Except I don't do them very fast on remake.
Oh, that's it?
Oh, I like this. I like that this one is marked easy because obviously we were all there watching.
Oh, that's right.
Hang on. Oh no.
Yesterday. What?
1 second. It's
One
not
sec.
it's not marked as a multiple.
Oh,
Continue.
I didn't even notice.
There we go. All
That was
right.
the only time I ever used the joystick.
Yesterday on GDQ Hotfix, we featured one game that was remade and one game that was a remake. What were they? Or one game that has a remake and one game that was a remake.
Yeah.
Oh, yesterday I was practicing for this. I don't know.
Both of these games have already come up in questions today.
That is true.
So,
Oh. Kingdom Hearts.
no.
Not Kingdom Hearts.
So you're telling me that there were 2 Street Fighter 2 versions on GDQ yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, they ran like press X to pay respects or whatever that one was.
Was one of them DuckTales?
Not DuckTales.
DuckTales remastered.
No.
Oh.
Last of Us.
Mass Effect 3.
Nope. You are doing way better at remembering things that occurred earlier in the show than now.
Go back a little bit more.
Wait, go back a little bit more. That was at the start of the run.
More?
Diddy Kong Racing.
That's right. That's one of them.
Yeah.
Ballin'.
That was run by Brandino59 on Passion Project.
And so the other one was a remake.
The other one has a remake, but was
The other
not
one
the
has
itself.
a remake.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
And we have mentioned either it or the remake already.
Not Final Fantasy VII.
There was a
then, so that
question
was one of
specifically
our
about its
questions.
remake.
And it wasn't Mass Effect 3.
No.
It was Super Mario RPG. No. There's a question about a remake, and I don't remember.
Obviously, Wave Race.
Everyone's favorite game. Wave Race 64 Remastered, Part 2.
Arcade edition.
Turbo.
It's the Superman 64 remake,
course.
right? The one that never got to see the light of day.
This game has actually been remade twice.
Twice.
Kind of. You can argue. We're going to say it has for the sake of this question. And we've actually talked about both remakes.
Pokemon Red.
That's correct.
Which one? What was it?
Pokemon Red.
Pokemon Red.
Oh!
5 seconds for both of you.
Cool.
Keys did a red run on Mercy Kill yesterday.
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, Dodo.
I'm also on Dodo.
Almost
Oh.
on Dodo. Dodo was just smacking the statue in like the main room. Now I'm actually in the mini game room.
Nimbus Lane is where you'll probably pull ahead because of how much text there is.
They were cooking with Dodo's design.
There's still a lot of text here
Agreed.
too.
I gotta say, big
Well,
fan.
technically, right now that's not Dodo. That's Mallow. At the moment, that's technically Mallow. I love the song for the Dodo minigame.
This game is so funny. Do statues move? No, statues don't move. These guys are not paid enough to stick around and figure out what's going on.
Poor Dodo, though. You just jump in front of him and just doesn't even know. He's just like, wait, what happened?
His helmet slides over his eyes, and he is also not paid enough to investigate further.
His helmet doesn't go over his eyes
Oh,
in this
that's
one.
true! That doesn't happen in the remake! I forgot!
No. It jiggles a little bit, but it doesn't cover his eyes.
One of my
He still does go out of bounds, though.
One of my favorite parts about Nimbus Land is that, like, when you're obtaining the first castle key, when the guard asks if you want it and you say no, like, Mallow comes out, and not in these exact words, but he gets, like, a little bit flustered, and he's like, sorry, you'll have to excuse my friend, he's, like, a little bit stupid, like...
I remember that.
He doesn't say it exactly like that, but it's just, you know how Mallow is written, like, he wants to say it.
Stab the statue out of frustration. We're just a really realistic statue. Don't worry about it.
All right, Spoos, give us another question.
Sure. When Doctor Who was rebooted in 2005, who was the first new Doctor?
Oh, I don't know the names.
Oh, I should know that, but I don't. I watch so many fandom video essays of shows I don't watch.
I fully relate to that. There was a point where I watched a good bit of TV back in like high school, and now I just watch media criticism of shows I'll never see.
Can we just call him the first Doctor since he was considered to be the first
He was not
Doctor?
actually the first Doctor.
He's not the first Doctor.
No?
It was rebooted.
When
it
they
was
brought it
rebooted,
back?
but it was still like kept in the same timeline. It was
This is the
kind of-
ninth
Oh, I
Doctor.
thought that was
Yeah.
when. I thought that's
Yeah,
when.
he was the
Oh,
ninth Doctor.
oh, the ninth Doctor. David Tennant's
That was
Doctor.
the 10th.
Tennant was the 10th Doctor.
Oh, Tennant's the 10th. Oh, yeah, I know the 10th and the 11th.
He was a quite good Doctor, let down by some just truly dreadful writing, I think.
I forgot to boost Mario.
Not the worst writing in New Who. It didn't make me quit the show, like what, like season 6 or 7 of the new series did.
Oh, that's right. I need an extra bird with the star. Better not forget that.
Oh, I did that early.
I did not realize that David Tennant is also the 14th Doctor.
Yes, he is also the
Why?
14th Doctor.
What are they doing?
Are they using a
fan
Kingdom Hearts
service.
numbering system?
You know, yeah, pretty much.
Well, I mean, to be fair, he only got 3
Yeah.
episodes with the 14th Doctor, but yeah.
Interesting. Alright, any other ideas?
I do not have any ideas.
It is
I can't think of, I don't know the name.
Christopher Eccleston.
Sure.
He did only have 13 episodes, which is by far the least out of any modern.
Yeah. He only had
Oh,
one
13.
season.
Yeah.
Oof.
I think he quit.
I have no idea.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, that's right. He just said that he just hated working on the show.
Oh,
Oh,
You know?
I see.
well, there you go.
He did not enjoy the environment and the culture that we, the cast and crew, had to work in.
Fair. Okay, but can you name all 15 Doctors?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, you
Another
know?
numbers question.
Yeah, like,
Come on.
I don't know what I expected, and you nailed it, so... You know what? 15
All right,
seconds.
we're gonna need to go to break for that. I think is now a good time.
I'm in the middle of a boss
I
fight.
can stop and name it.
Um.
I will be in that boss fight momentarily.
Okay. Well, we'll go to break in a little bit. We'll keep going for now. Just keep it on the back of your mind. That's all I'm saying.
You got it. Whoa, I'm about to die. Okay, phew.
Oh, an encounter.
Oh, wow. Wow, I was close. I almost game
Sorry.
overed on Dodo.
Oh,
That's extremely funny. Let's do a time boost on Mario, because I might need a couple extra turns in this fight. Yeah, somehow I forgot how to block dodo attacks. Which is...
I was gonna say, those are like some of the easier ones.
They are, and I remember when one of his attacks turned you into a mushroom in randomizer, and that's how I got to the point where I could never forget how to block them. Until today. Today, everything changes.
Because the Fire Nation attacked.
I feel like Dodo should be the main character of this game, honestly.
I agree.
Dodo should be the main
Super
character.
Dodo RPG.
He should.
Super Dodo RPG, exactly.
My man is the smartest person in the room at all times.
True.
He does like the gym stare from The Office at the camera. Wow, Valentina is giving me very good luck today. I don't think she used any spells that fight.
Well, that'd be nice. Especially on SNES, because spells are a lot
Oh,
slower on
are they
SNES.
ever? I've gotten pretty lucky with my boss RNG today, except on Bunt, which was my own fault.
I've had bad bunt RNG, but otherwise it's mostly just been my fault on mistakes.
Alright, so now as one of you exits the boss fight and the other one enters.
Yeah, I'm currently in the
Well,
fight.
actually, after she's out of the boss fight would probably be a good time because I'm about to head into a giant cutscene. Also, I just want to point out that this part of the game is probably my single favorite instance of like character writing in SMRPG. Just Mallow's arc ending with like he spends the whole game thinking it's bad to cry about things, and then his arc ends with him rescuing his parents and then crying about it. And Mario just knowingly pulls out the umbrella knowing what's about to happen because it starts to rain, and just not even a single word, and they just nailed the characters so well. I love this game. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I will say I think I think crying is good, and it's good to be like to let out a good cry every once in a while. I do get why people did tell Mallow specifically.
Yeah, because with Mallow, it's not that crying was a problem. It was crying and then not doing anything to solve your problems that was the issue with him. And then his arc wraps up with him rescuing his parents and having a good cry about it. Good for him.
Oh, I just meant the torrential downpours aspect.
Oh yeah, that too.
that one too.
Mallow is a sensitive and strong boy raised by a wise and kind man.
I am only getting spells.
Oh no!
Like, Juno was dead before Mario came back. Or before Bowser came back, Mario. There's a normal attack. There we go.
Can I ask for my timer to be paused when I enter the volcano?
So we can't
Be kind of hard to
pause them individually. So you need to coordinate with your
Okay.
with your opponent. It's colluding.
Ooh.
I'm currently in the dialogue stuff.
Okay. Can we take a break here?
Yep.
I
Pause now.
can stop right now. I think. Oh wait, no, yeah. Hang on. Mallow just went inside. I can't stop this one. I have to wait for the rain.
Let me know. I'm standing under the skill swap chest.
I am being rained on. Come back, Mallow.
Mallow, come on.
Okay, we're going back
Right,
in.
walk a little
I'm
faster.
just about to get the dialogue.
Come on.
Should be right here.
All right.
Okay, I'm good.
All right. We're not going anywhere. There's still more Mario RPG, Super Mario RPG, sorry. The Super, I don't want to forget Mario's title.
Of course.
We do have a few announcements beforehand, though.
We do. If you missed out on any of our other Hotfix shows, be sure to check out the VODs at youtube.com/GameSunQuick. Your subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits cheered on the GDQ Twitch channel help support GDQ Hotfix. If you enjoy watching speedruns daily, consider subscribing to the channel.
We'll be right back with more Super Mario RPG. Welcome back to Think Fast, the speedrunning game show of fast times and sharp minds. If you're just joining us, I'm your host, Corvin May.
And I'm Spruce, also your host.
In case you forgot how the game works, it is not enough to simply beat the game the fastest. Our runners are answering our trivia questions as they play, and the more questions they get right, the more seconds we take off their time. For all of you watching at home, feel free to play along and chat. Y'all are like really close.
Yeah. This is fun.
They're just like a cutscene ahead. Don't the trivia time, that doesn't matter. That's not even part of the show.
It literally does matter.
Y'all ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1, resume.
Yay, dialogue. Mallow finally gets to meet his family. And Mario jumps because Mario has to jump. Mario's other family.
Ooh, I did not get 8 enemies. That's okay. I got 7.
Well, that's not too bad.
Yeah, I'll just be like a couple jumps short on Zardragon or something. Yeah, that's a much bigger deal in Headstrong's game than it is in mine. In my game, it's like, oh, you do a couple extra super jumps. And in her game, it's, oh, you might not have enough, you might not have the attack you need for Zardragon.
Might not get ultra jump.
That seems bad.
Ultra jump's not too much to worry about, but you could end up also potentially not being level 15 for Smithy, and that would not be fun. Alright, volcano. Hopefully my star goes good. Although I am really bad at getting 8.
Alright.
And apparently getting the star.
How about you also get a question?
Sure.
What are the 3 difficulty settings in Battletoads 2020?
Oh, easy, normal, hard.
Harder, and hardest. Normal, hard, and expert.
No, they are not conventional difficulty terms.
Tubular. More tubular and most tubular.
I wish.
Whoa, I just fell into the lava.
No. I'm gonna have to fight this Stump.
How many ice bombs do I have?
Sounds.
I don't have firebomb for Axims, and that's really bad. I have 2 ice bombs, so I'll use 1.
I don't know Battletoads very well. I've only played the game like 4.
Yeah, I've only played one of the Super Nintendo ones.
They are very, very themed to the game. They definitely make sense in context of the game. So, you don't even need to have played it, honestly.
Are they named after characters by any chance?
No.
Oh, okay, then that was my next guess.
They're
in a way.
They are very generic terms, yes.
Toader, and
Toad
Toadus.
is one of them. Yes, that is the medium difficulty.
Wrong?
No.
Wrong?
Nope.
What would be, I guess, less than a toad?
Tadpole.
That's one, yep.
Apple.
And then what would be more than a toad?
Mallow.
No. Mallow difficulty.
The Chancellor of the Mushroom Kingdom.
Close.
Princess Toadstool. Toadstool.
No. It is incredibly obvious, gotta say.
Princess. I don't know.
Please read the question again.
What are the 3 difficulty settings in Battletoads? There you go.
Battletoad.
There you go.
Yeah.
So that is...
I
yeah.
got 2 pitch.
So let's do 10 for Headstrong and 5 for Pitch.
Sounds good to me. Wow, I have no health.
I forgot this was a fight.
The Zard
It
Dragon.
looks
they
so
have to be-
different.
Oh, thank goodness, I beat the fight with 2 health left on my only living character.
Which
Zard
fight?
Dragon.
Easy.
I beat Zard Dragon. Technically.
Oh, I have to do like the worst Axum strat of all time. Ugh.
Alright, Zombo would be nice.
All right, how about an easy one? I believe in this one.
I think this is the easiest one we wrote this week.
I
Really?
think so.
The sequel to Super Mario RPG eventually became what game?
Paper Mario.
Paper Mario 64.
That's correct. I'm gonna say that one. Are we?
Wait, or Mario Story.
Both correct. Do you know?
Who was fast? Who was faster in that
I
one?
think Pidge said it first.
That's 10 seconds for Pidge.
Do
Do
you
you know
know-
what console
yeah.
it was made for?
Nintendo 64.
64.
That's not fully correct.
It's true, but it's not what we're looking for.
Nintendo 64 disk drive.
There you go.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it was just Super Mario RPG 2. And then it wasn't.
Yeah, let me tell you how annoying that's been reading archive.org, searching it.
Then it became Mario Story.
Every Mario has a story.
And a second story. And a third story. Well,
Oh, what a
Mario-
terrible fight.
this game's the first one, but then they went with Mario Story, and then you have Mario Story 2 for 1,000 Year Door.
And then Super.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because everything is no longer numbered. Now it just gets fun words in front. Or after. Like Origami King.
We need a Super Paper Mario 2 Turbo. The Ultimate Edition.
True.
The ultimate.
I was gonna write
Let me-
a question about the TTYD remake, but I did not think of anything.
I feel we don't know that much about it.
Right.
Yeah, there's not too
Like-
much out yet.
All we know is that they kept Rogueport Square the same. That's like the only thing
Good.
we
Yeah.
know about it.
The game itself, honestly, is so similar comparatively.
Yeah.
Like, this game looks so much different than the
Right.
original because it's going from SNES to Switch, but from GameCube to Switch, while it's a big graphics update, like, the style of the graphics,
Yeah, right,
there's
like-
not a whole lot you can do.
I'm skipping through the trailer right now, and it's like the text is different. Kind of.
Yeah.
The text is like the Origami King text. The lighting is different. And like a couple of the background elements are more 3D than they used to be. But otherwise, yeah, it is very, very similar.
It's very...
I survived round
Speaking
one of
of
Axum
similar-
Rangers.
I don't actually know if this is similar. What 1961 animated movie was remade in 1996 as a live-action film?
I'll just go ahead and say it's a Disney movie.
Here's a Disney movie.
Live action Disney in 1996?
Wait, live action in 96? When was it made? The original?
1961.
61.
I think I've only seen the original.
I vaguely knew that the live action one existed, but like, not really. It also has had other kind of like reboots way more recently, if that helps.
Cinderella.
No.
1996.
I don't know my 60s Disney.
I can't think of what live action Disney movies existed in the 90s.
Yeah.
I'm struggling. It's got more reboots recently. It's not.
I mean, that's every Disney,
That
let's be
is true.
honest.
Yeah. Sean's parents would know.
My wife would know. If she's still awake, she's probably just screaming in her head right now.
I mean, if they kept with the name of the movie, then making it live action would be kind of difficult.
It's true. You need a lot of actors.
Yeah.
Of sort.
Snow White?
No,
So
many
too
more.
early.
101 Dalmatians.
There you go.
That's right.
Okay.
10 seconds
Oh.
for Pidge.
They also made a sequel. You know the name of the sequel?
102 Dalmatians.
102.
Yep.
102 Dalmatians.
It will never beat The Lion King 1.5, but
Yeah.
It is the Lion King 1.5 is proof that Square Enix did in fact impart something back on Disney. It was not one way.
That's a pretty clean Axum Rangers fight.
But yeah, people were saying Jungle Book in chat. That is close, but Jungle Book was live action in 1994.
Oh.
And I think the animated was a different movie too, or a different year too. But
I forgot. Wait, didn't they just do Jungle Book
they
again?
did again. Yes, I did not know there was a 90s one.
Not just.
Yeah, neither did I.
They did it within the past 10 years, at least. Yeah,
Yeah.
which is just
I don't think I
Just
watched
in
it.
Disney terms.
I like none of the like 90s live action reboots I ever saw. My parents were always like, just watch the animated ones, which is
know?
valid.
yeah the better plan. I had the 101 Dalmatians game on the PlayStation. That was a game.
Is it good?
I don't know. I was like,
I say it's a great
I
game,
was
right?
like 6 when I played it, so I was bad at video games. So like
I
maybe
had A Bug's Life on the Game Boy Color.
I think I had that on PS1 as
And-
well.
It was one of the Game Boy Color games, but they didn't want to spend money on any sort of writable memory, so it had passwords on the
Oh,
Game Boy
no.
Color game, which was always cool. I'm pretty sure it was really bad, but I played it a bunch.
Yeah. Do you have any more Disney movie reboots?
I mean, does Disney? Yes.
Yes.
Disney many.
Disney many.
There was this one. No, not that one. This one.
Oh, true.
According
Oh my
to
gosh.
the Numbers box office records, which 3 movie remakes received more than $1 billion each in worldwide box office sales?
Wait, 1 billion, you mean?
Yeah.
1 billion.
Three movies? Like three movie
3
what was
movie
the question?
remakes that all received more than $1 billion in worldwide box office sales.
Was one of them The Little
Toy
Mermaid?
Story 3, Toy Story 4, and...
Those are not remakes.
Oh, wait, remakes.
Yeah.
Remakes. That would be Beauty and
Little
the
Mermaid
Beast.
was not one of them. Beauty and the Beast
okay.
was one of them.
Yes, Beauty and the Beast is one.
The Lion King.
Yep.
That's another.
Yeah, Lion King would have.
Live action in air quotes as well.
Yeah, Little Mermaid definitely didn't.
Yeah, it really isn't live action, I gotta say.
Lion King?
Yes.
Yeah. Really pushing.
It's live action.
They had one scene that was just like a picture of a real place.
There are a million 90s PC games that are more live action than the Lion King remake.
The last one is definitely one you know, but might not think that it would have gotten that much.
I forgot there was a Goomba there.
Yeah. And it is also Disney.
I survived Japanese quiz.
Nice.
I was saying that all the time when I took Japanese 101.
Oh, I wasn't.
No, I did really bad, actually.
Me too.
I got like a 72.
I just started relearning, and I've been good at my quizzes, so I don't know. Things have
Nice.
changed.
I'm surprised that no, I'm not surprised that quizzes are done because fights take 8 billion years.
Yeah, the fights are really, really slow. But in, I guess it's something we didn't mention, is that in the original you can, I got super slow. In the original you can manip the doors. In the remake you cannot. So
They're
I just have to
random.
hope for the
Okay.
best. But you can like give up on the
Right.
battle doors.
I love some end of run RNG. Anyone know the third remake?
I've been thinking about it.
Yeah. This is like a hard time to focus on thinking about it, but I'm trying. This is like one of the heavier focus points.
This is also something that we have talked about earlier. This one was very early as well.
Oh, hey, it's the marbles puzzle.
Yep.
I looked up a guide for the marbles puzzle, and I'm pretty sure I got Pidge's guide.
These things are terrible to kick on the remake.
They're not good. I was like, I'm gonna screw this up, and I know if I screw this up, then I'm gonna have to do the entire thing over again. And I still screwed it up.
No.
And I was right.
Also, I apparently need to consider resetting according to the notes because I garbed Super Slap.
The third remake, by the way, we mentioned earlier in the show. It came up.
Came up earlier in the show.
When talking about a specific person.
I messed up the marble puzzle.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh, it's okay. I still passed it. I just had to improvise.
Oh. I thought you meant you failed it. I was like, oh gosh.
I forgot the order. That's embarrassing.
I don't know if I should have trusted your guide as much anymore now.
Was this an earlier remake or a more recent remake?
It was in the
This one-
2010s. Right?
2010s.
Pretty sure.
2019.
Or, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I should know.
2014 remake?
19.
Oh, it's
2019.
2019. Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Not like a battle door.
In my head, I'm like
the-
trying to remember the names of all the
Double
Disney
battle door.
princesses and like. It wasn't Mulan, was it?
No.
Not Mulan.
That's terrible.
The success failure math on the quiz is so messed up. I gotta say, I feel like if you fail once, they should just be like, all right, you're done.
Well, you can fail one. You're allowed to fail one. You can't fail two.
Yeah. Well, you can fail two if it's the first two, right?
Yeah.
Yay for counting.
Oh, are these randomized?
Yeah, but the first one I usually count because I don't really care. There's like not very many, so it doesn't really matter. But the second one, there's a pattern you can look at to know like what's what. So like this is 45. Without having to count them.
I do like the auto scroller vibe of this.
Just chilling here.
All right, I'm calling the question. It's been up on the screen for too long. The last one's Aladdin.
Oh, it was Aladdin. Oh gosh, I knew I should have known that.
I don't remember. I think you each got one, right?
Yes, I think so.
Yes. So that's 5 seconds for both, yeah?
Sweet.
And now it feels like it's been so long since we had a question.
We gotta do another one.
Yeah. How about the 2001 remake of 1960's Ocean's 11 was primarily filmed in what Las Vegas location?
SeaWorld.
Vegas Strip.
It is on the Strip.
Ripley's Aquarium with us, Toronto.
Close. Sorry, the location's not close. Toronto is close to Las Vegas. That's what I was trying to say.
Clearly, yeah, for sure.
I feel like we've asked this before.
We have something similar.
On the heist episode.
Yeah, I think it was the original one.
Oh.
Wait, why is Mario going first here? I messed up.
If you don't know Vegas hotels, this is an impossible question.
Yeah.
Is it Bally's?
Not Bally's.
That's the only hotel I've ever stayed in Vegas, so...
It does begin with a B.
It does begin with a B.
Vegas.
Vegas. I went to a really good bagel place when I was in Vegas last time, so I guess that's Vegas.
A bagel hotel.
I'm so, like, insecure about my menus, and it's losing me so much
No,
time.
I was right. I was very insecure about that fight, but I did it right, and I totally don't know why I thought I did it wrong. Oh, this is a fun thing for people. So the Boomer fight in the remake is the most laggy crap ever. It is terrible. It's one of the most complained about things in this game, is this room. Everything is very hard to time. Everything is rough.
I got like really bad slowdown in the sewers. That was like the one spot where like...
The sewers can happen a little bit.
The point where I was like, y'all, this game's like 27 years old. Why am I getting lag?
Every timing in this fight is different than anything else.
That's
like
messed
even the
up.
ones that even the ones you're used to doing, like from other magic attacks you do from other things and whatnot, the timing is different. Just everything is different.
I miscounted my super jumps.
Boomer?
Yeah.
You think that like with such a like timing heavy game, they would have like I don't know, turned down the effects a little bit, I guess.
It missed. I'm glad. I probably didn't time it right.
Anyways, the answer is the Bellagio.
Oh, I don't even know
Oh,
about that. I
Bellagio.
don't know that one.
The Bellagio is great, but I didn't think about that.
The original was filmed at the Flamingo, Sands, Desert Inn, Rivera, and Sahara resorts. I feel bad for the Shy Guys.
Just holding on.
That's gotta be the worst job. At least the Chain Chomps, you were like, that's kind of what they do.
You better be pretty close then, since you said you dropped jumps on Boomer while I was fighting Boomer.
I just beat Exor.
Okay, I'm on the way up on the chandelier.
Oh, it's so close. That's awesome. This is fun. It's been like so close the whole run.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting a good show out of this.
So that's been really good.
Oh yeah, a little cutscene. Alright, the timing of this is awful compared to some.
Oh yeah, it's really free on SNES.
I missed it. Cool.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I think I was late. Just gonna attack with Mario and with Mallow so I can rebuild chain. There we go.
Alright, let's see how
Oh, wait,
awful this
so-
countdown fight's gonna be.
Because Juno World, like, it does 9999 at like a certain time, right? That's how it works?
Yep.
You time it kind of when it's gone off screen, but it only usually works for normal enemies and not for bosses, except for with Exor. When you take out one of the eyes, it works on Exor as well.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And people used to think that it was a bug or an issue with the original. But it's just how the game is. And they kept it along for the remake.
It's kind of hard to tell if it was intended or not in the original. Like, it might have been one of those happy accidents they find in development and decide to keep it in. Just because of how the command works that removes invincibility. Like, it removes an invincibility flag and it also removes the one-hit KO vulnerability flag at the same time. Which doesn't seem like an accident to me.
And even if it was, they decided that it was cool enough that they kept it in the remake.
I guess they just made you fight a boss, so like...
Well, so Exor for most people is a very hard boss fight.
Interesting.
Like, casually.
I feel like
There's
Exor...
a lot of complaints about Exor.
I feel like Exor wasn't that rough. This one was rough for me.
Countdown's always been rough for people. Countdown sucks.
Yeah.
Even in the run, Countdown can just be a mess.
Oh, I'm actually getting optimal countdown.
Nice.
That hasn't happened to me in ever. Oh, I freaking rocked! That doesn't happen to me ever!
You know what? I think I'm getting potentially a good countdown too.
Nice!
Assuming both bells die here.
Yeah! That was a nice countdown fight.
Yep.
Nice.
You know what else is nice?
What else is nice?
Trivia!
Trivia.
The next trivia.
Sluice, give us one.
Oh, give Bowser the wrong level up.
What is the name of the fan-developed remake to the original Half-Life releasing in 2020?
Ooh, I don't know that one.
I didn't know there was a fan made.
You played Half-Life, you can guess the name of this.
Gary's Mod.
Not that.
Are you sure?
I think so. Garry's Mod did not release in 2020. This
I was
game
definitely playing Garry's Mod in high school.
This game is a full remake of Half-Life, not just a mod of it. And yeah, if you're familiar with Half-Life and know some things that are part of it, you do technically already know the answer to this question.
You know nothing about Half-Life except for that there's not a third.
True.
Same. Was it full life consequences?
No, I wish.
Are you familiar with the setting of Half-Life?
Nope.
Well,
I'm familiar with John Freeman, who was Gordon Freeman's brother.
I believe that Portal has some references to this as well.
yeah.
At least Portal 2.
There is a direct reference to this in Still Alive.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
One less jump than I was supposed to. Oh gosh.
Any ideas or
Bowser can
nothing?
If you just sing Still Alive, eventually you'll get it.
True.
I have no idea.
It is Black Mesa, which is the facility that Half-Life 1 takes place in.
Oh.
And also where GLaDOS knows that you can't work at because, I don't know, because she's mean.
Yeah. That was a joke.
Fat chance.
Only the most topical jokes here at this is the finest in 2008 era internet humor.
Anyone else play Portal?
Yeah, the cake is the lie.
Oh,
Us gamers.
fellow
So
gamer.
true.
So true.
What was the last game developed by Vicarious Visions before being absorbed by Blizzard and becoming Blizzard Albany?
Or Hero 3.
Not Guitar Hero 3.
Dang it. They did make the Wii version of that.
World of Warcraft 2 Turbo.
I like how that implies that it wasn't even made by Blizzard.
I dropped jumps from laughing.
Oh,
Not sorry.
Yeah.
Here's a hint. This game is a remake. It's also very good. And I will
This game is a remake.
I will never forgive Blizzard for not letting them remake more games in this series.
I like how you mentioned Blizzard and I got Blizzard.
Wait a second,
Prophecy.
that's not right.
So it's technically 2 games that got remastered, but like,
There's one package.
yeah.
There's no way he's got health left. I am not.
It's Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, right?
It is not.
Oh, she doesn't get the super slap.
It is a sports game?
Yeah, I was thinking it's like sports adjacent. It's considered a sports game, but it's not a traditional sport. It's got a great soundtrack.
It does.
It's not a traditional sport, but it's a sports game.
Yes. It's an extreme sport, maybe.
Final Fantasy X?
That does involve extreme. No, no, Blitzball is a traditional sport.
Oh,
Let's play for
yeah,
the
you're
game.
right.
Excite bike.
It's not a BMX-related game.
I think this series is where everybody over the age or under the age of like 30 heard Superman by Goldfinger for the first time.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Tony Hawk.
Which one?
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4.
3.
No.
Tony Hawk Underground 2.
Underground.
No. Oh, I wish that got remade.
I wish all of them got
That's
remade.
true.
It's so messed up. I'm
Underground
so
would be
bad about
great.
this.
Underground
Tony
is
Hawk's
very
Pro
good.
Skater 2.
And
Knuckles.
No,
That'd be
that was
3
earlier.
and Knuckles.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 and...
And one.
Yeah.
that's right.
Oh.
20 seconds
Yeah.
extra. I literally made this question so that I can complain about the fact that we're never going to get 3 and 4 remade.
I loved 3.
I would love to get an Underground remake.
Oh my god.
'cause
Just remake all
That'd
of
be
them. They're
great.
so good.
I played the hell out of 3 when I was 13.
Me too.
Yeah, I played a lot of 3. And
I
1.
played the Underground games on the GameCube.
I think that my character that I made to look like myself in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, when I was 13 years old, I set her height to 6'3". Because I was that tall back then. I'm very, very tall.
Alright, Spruce, give us this one.
This one.
The numbers question.
What is the lowest numbered Final Fantasy game to not receive a remake or remaster?
3.
3 has been remade.
That's it.
Yeah, had did 3 get the pixel remaster?
11?
It is 11.
11 is correct.
Dang it.
May, do you want to read what the
I know my
notes say for
Final
this
Fantasy
question?
so well.
Let's say MMO moment. MMO moment.
Thanks.
And then moments.
Yeah, it would be.
20 seconds for Pinch.
No, my Final Fantasy, that was bad.
Peach gets super slapped.
Final Fantasy 3 was re-released as Final Fantasy 3 Pixel Remaster and also as Final
Yeah.
Fantasy 3 in 2006.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because that was like the first time it was available outside of Japan.
Yeah, 3 was the weird one. Alright, it's time to use Peach for her only appearance for actually doing something.
Yay.
And it has a 1 in 100 chance of missing.
It's like a Gen 1 miss.
God, we didn't have an issue there. We're good. I missed it the one time we went to practice. We went to test it and I missed it, and it was hilarious. Because we were testing the strat out, and the first time I tested it out, it missed. And I made everyone worried that the whole new reroute wasn't gonna work.
Oh, come on.
Oh, at 15? Okay.
I'm having a bad time.
Uh-oh.
And where?
The factory.
Oh,
Know what makes bad times better?
trivia.
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, I
keep
just
the Final Fantasy
I
questions
just
going.
game overed.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
no.
what?
I just game overed to before countdown.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Can I mercy kill this run?
You're allowed?
That is a big loss. I I could pull up a backup save that was at that boss fight.
Yeah, that's fine.
If you have
Okay.
one, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do
You
that.
got one.
I'll do that. Just give me one moment. I'm gonna hide my game feed for a second.
Was that Gunyul?
No, I died on Director one because I dropped jumps and
Director.
then he just kept spritz bombing me. Oh, I'm sorry. I messed up my stream. Yeah, I will. Where's my other cartridge?
I do like that we can audibly hear the swapping of cartridges.
You know,
I
it's
don't know where
legit.
my other cartridge is.
Yeah.
Should I
Oh, it's
chill
right there.
out and not continue, or
Up to you.
keep going? Okay.
Now's the time that you can use your Korean copy.
True. Assuming that has the save on it.
Conveniently would have the save.
Alright.
Get smacked by a massive sledge.
I think this backup save has like nicer bombs on it too.
It was the plan all along.
All right, nothing happened. We're right back where we were before.
Yeah.
And we're just reading the trivia question we were always going to read.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII Remake was released in 2020, but what games released after that include Final Fantasy VII in their titles?
Final Fantasy VII Integrate
That's one of them.
and Crisis Core.
Close.
It's I know it has to do with that
It's
one.
Crisis Core something.
Yeah. I don't remember the full thing with that one.
I did not realize they'd released this many Final Fantasy VII things in the past 3 years. It's not surprising.
Oh, the Final Fantasy VII has, yeah. Oh, I didn't do enough. I'm having a very scuffed Smithy fight. You dead now? Okay. I don't remember the full thing for the Crisis
Alright,
Core.
it's Crisis Core Reunion. I'll give you that.
Reunion, that's what it was.
So there are 2 more.
Another one does involve the word crisis.
That's
Oh,
the
one of
two
the
main
annoying
ones I can
fight.
think of.
Alright, how many bombs do I have? A lot. Good.
Oh boy.
Any
There are
other
2 remaining.
ideas? Yeah.
I can't think of the other two.
What was the question again?
Final Fantasy VII Remake was released in 2020, but what games released after that include Final Fantasy VII in their titles?
We've already got an Intergrade and Crisis Core.
Any last thoughts before we move on?
Any more?
Don't remember.
And it will be 15 seconds for Headstrong. The last two, the last two are The First Soldier and Ever Crisis.
Oh, Ever Crisis.
Yeah, I don't remember those.
I don't remember First Soldier, but I remember Ever Crisis.
Let's find. Let's do this one. I like this one. Because of course I do.
Of course.
The board game Kanban Drivers Edition was redesigned in 2020 to feature what invention?
Do you know anything about that?
A computer?
Not a computer.
An automobile?
It is a type of automobile.
A motorcycle?
Not a motorcycle.
A transport truck?
Not a transport truck.
Both
Both of those could be this technically.
True. It's a genre.
A minivan?
I want to see the motorcycle minivan now.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
I'm done.
Nice. I'm just fighting Smithy.
GG.
GG.
Just stop my timer because that was terrible. 51 on the timer.
For reference, it looks like the original board game was released in 2014.
Yes.
So it was.
It's a good board game.
It was.
I do not know anything new for board games.
What
It's about
a-
making cars.
Yeah. What major car technologies have advanced from 2014 to 2020?
Electric car?
That's right.
That's right.
Electric?
Oh, cool.
4 seconds for Pidge.
Oh my god, I can't jump anymore and I don't know why.
Jump stress.
Different car has different timing.
Yeah.
It doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't make sense.
That cart is laggier.
Actually, it might be.
It could be.
You got the solar flare bit flip, but it turned jump from 1 to 2. Actually, that would require 2 bits to flip. Never mind. A couple of questions here while we're super jumping. A couple last ones. Luce, you got any must asks?
I like this one.
Do that one.
Who voices Spyro in the Legend of Spyro series?
Oh, I don't know that.
I don't know the voices at all.
Is it the same person who voices Sonic the Hedgehog?
No.
Oh, well, I don't know his name either.
Is it the person who voices Knuckles?
I don't know if they do any voice acting outside of that. They're in
That definitely doesn't help.
they're in an incredibly popular media franchise / series, so
Spyro voices Spyro.
and also conveniently voices Spyro. He voiced the lead penguin in Happy Feet.
Oh, I would know that one if I remember. I don't have Happy Feet. I don't know the people's names.
Trying to think of how to help, but I don't know where to
I only know
push
some. I only know some actor names.
He was
Just push it.
He was the main character in probably the longest trilogy of movies ever made.
I feel like there's probably a longer
I'm
one,
sure
but
there
they're
is.
really long.
Longest what?
He's the main character in possibly the longest in length trilogy of movies based on books.
Longest in length trilogy of movies based on books.
Elijah Wood?
That's right.
That's right.
Oh,
Oh,
well, all right.
10 seconds for Pidge.
Yep.
Let's get
Oh yeah, go ahead.
let's get one more in here. In the old GDQ Hotfix show Retro Reboot, based on games and their remasters, what 7 games were featured during its run?
I don't know.
I don't know.
This question is just guess games that got remade.
This game.
They are all fairly popular games, I'd say.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Last of Us.
Nope.
They're all fairly popular older games.
The oldest game on this list is like 2004, 3?
That would be the newest game.
That's what I meant.
That's what I'd say. The oldest one is from like the late 80s.
Ninja Gaiden.
This actually
Not
is
Ninja
lagging.
Yeah, the newest game is from 2004.
The newest is 2004.
Not the remake, but the original. That is.
Yeah. One of my remakes of non-Pokemon Final Fantasy. But,
Do
Pokemon Fire Red.
Pokemon is one of them. It is Gen 1.
So Fire Red.
Yeah. I believe. I don't know. It is listed as Pokemon Gen 1. I don't know if Fire Red or Leaf Green was ran, but
Probably Fire Red.
that is one of them. Oh, we've been given a playlist in chat.
I want to see this playlist.
It was specifically blue and leaf green.
Oh, they did do Leaf Green. So no Fire Red's the main one for
Yeah.
that.
There are
So they did 7 games.
6
There are other
versions.
Pokemon games.
No.
Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul
No.
Silver.
Only one series is here twice.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Trying to sneak in another Pokemon.
Yeah, if I die to Smithy here, I might actually just have to call it. There's something
You can
not
do it,
right
Paige.
about this cartridge.
The jumps being bad.
No, the devs of this game are amazing, but it's a little. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to kill the run there. There's something happening in the Smithy fight that would not be a problem on my other cartridge, but is on this one. That
Interesting.
I can't really deal with,
Interesting.
especially when I'm already behind.
That's fair.
Well, thank you both so much for being on our show. Do you have any shout-outs you'd like to make?
I mean, the SMRPG community.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
They've all been wonderful. I haven't seen so many of them in like 6 years, to be honest, but everyone's still fantastic. Everyone's been just great.
We do have your final official Think Fast times. Headstrong, you got a 2:48.56.
Okay.
And Pidge, you got a 2:51.52. We're going to count it.
all right, cool.
We already play fast and loose with the rules of timing here at Think Fast, so I think we can do whatever we want.
Yeah, sorry about the anticlimactic ending there. That's just like
It's SMRPG.
yeah, there's it's a little difficult to describe what was wrong with that fight, but it's not very easy to play with.
Very fair. I didn't realize we didn't finish the question.
Oh,
I got one answer.
You did get one.
You got actually that's true. That's 5 seconds for Headstrong. The rest of the other games shown off were Kirby's Adventure, Majora's Mask, Kingdom Hearts, Chain of Memories, Ocarina of Time, Sonic Trilogy, and Cave Story. Cave Story being the newest game on that list. We do also have a couple announcements.
If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to press the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel. Also, go to twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick to watch our shows live. Tune in tomorrow, starting at 4 p.m. Eastern, for Do All the Things, followed by Challenger Approaching and Legally Cute.
If you take nothing else away from tonight's Super Mario's RPG Showdown, just remember that the most super jump of all is yourself. Have a good night.